Hi everyone, welcome to Babies with Knives. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of the spy actual play with Mickey Barfield above me. Hey Mickey.
Hey.
I'm Alice Peng and I'm going to be playing Shiro Takada, aka Haywire. I am a hacker and I seem to have a little bit of an addiction problem to caffeine, as we've learned last time. So yeah, I have energy bars, energy drinks, aplenty. And over up in the upper corner on the next column is Matt Frisbee, aka Mr. Metaverse. Hey, Matt.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? I'm playing Ghost today. He's an infiltrator. He gets into places he's not supposed to and gets out of them again without getting caught.
Wait, you're not supposed to get caught?
That's I know that's half the fun, but no, you're not supposed to get caught.
Ah. And below him is Kevin Scarth with a microphone that actually works these days.
Yes, it's been a few weeks since we've had that wonderful upgrade here at Shea Scarth. I will be playing Jimmy Fu, a.k.a. Hermes. I like to think of him as a legitimate businessman, but other people would call him a con artist.
Okay. And below him, playing the Rastafarian character portrait there, is our new friend Caleb Goodson.
Hey, how you doing? I'm playing as Randall Jamal Jefferson, aka Lockdown. I punch people a lot.
How do you get their blood out of those dreadlock beards and hair that you have?
I'm supposed to do that?
Explains the smell. So, Mickey, why don't you take us away on part 2?
All right. So actually, I need you guys to actually try to recap what happened last. Where did we leave off? Who wants to jump in and tell us where we left off?
When last we left our heroes, Lockdown was on a motorcycle being chased by a bunch of guys in a truck, intent on either shooting him or running him over. Behind them, in a souped-up Tesla, is the rest of the group chasing after them. And one of us is in a sniper position, I think.
Yep.
That would be me. Yep.
Yeah, Ghost is in a sniper position. And there's another guy I think Ghost is chasing after, right?
Yes, there's a gentleman with an RPG who's about to blow away this wonderful armored vehicle, this rental truck that's supposed to be full of stolen United States weaponry. And we believe the dude with the RPG is part of this cult, this doomsday cult that is going to be trying to take the weapons and start some trouble here in the United States. So I'm trying to keep him from doing that.
Okay, sounds good. So, did you guys learn the name of this group that you've been tussling with?
I don't remember if we did. I apologize for that.
It was a
False
cult,
Army,
it was a religion.
Depot Captain Miller's banker. Nope.
Okay, so that would be the Awakened.
The Awakened. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the religious group. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yes, the Awakened cult, the religious group.
Okay, so we have who in which vehicle?
I'm in the souped-up Tesla. Remember how I was setting all the computers up in it and such?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm with, I'm sorry, I forgot the character's name.
Haywire.
Haywire.
Hermes and Haywire are in the souped-up Tesla.
So Hermes, Haywire, just you two are in the Tesla?
I think so.
Okay, so the other two are in the what?
I'm on a motorcycle.
Okay, and
We were using him as bait because
Ghost?
we had a Floyd.
Ghost is up in the trees on the mountain overlooking the site where the U-Haul is parked and trying to keep an eye on the dude with the RPG who's making his way through the woods on the opposite side of the road. And I'm going to take my shot if he decides that he's going to take a shot at the truck.
Oh, you're not going to take a shot if they shoot at the Tesla. I see how it is.
Well, hopefully not the
from last
Tesla.
time.
Yes, very accurate.
Okay, I was
Quite
like,
artistic.
Right over there. Oh yeah. All right, so
Where's our little model cars there? You know, we're supposed to get those little model plastic cars.
Actually, when I do my RPGs, actually, and I'm using miniatures, I actually do have to scale size
RC cars?
They're not RC cars. They're just these die-cast cars I found that were to scale. They sell at CVS, you know, so I have been collecting quite a bit of them. So
Yeah,
I call it my garage.
Podcast.
All right, so all right. So we need to establish an initiative, okay?
Okay.
So let's so for you guys, you're gonna roll a 8-sided dice, D8, add your reflexes, plus any other kind of talent or thing that might help out here. I'm gonna roll for my bad guys. They are generic nameless guys, so they only get a D6.
I've got a 10.
They roll pretty good though. Hold on, let's see. All right, and did I tell you how many people you saw?
No, you did not.
Okay, so they had a truck.
Oh no, hold on. I have it in my notes here. The two guys. I know we have at least two guys. If we're seeing more, tell us. But the two guys that were guarding the warehouse that we were auditing and investigating, that they said go take a break when Kevin and Matt were telling them to go take a break. That one, those two guys are here at least. Private something that was almost Miller.
Baker.
Yeah, there it is. Baker,
Private
Danson,
Baker.
and Jefferson. Baker, Danson, and Jefferson. There's my note. So
Yep.
those three. So we have those three who we saw on the base as various parts of, you know,
So those two are here, right?
Baker and Danson are here. Yes.
I gotta roll for them. So they're there with the truck, right? Okay. And the other guys came up in a pickup truck, right? Okay, gotcha.
And we have a ploy of making them think that a biker gang is out to steal their loot.
Right.
Where Caleb comes in his cut and everything.
Gotcha.
And we were also supposed to be writing a disinformation campaign that Cletus Van Dam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I've got too many notes here. I've got Silas and I've got Cletus.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's somebody else here that I should be looking for.
There's Thomas Miller.
The guy at Lulu's Club.
Lulu's Club. Betty Norton. That's the
Yeah, got
that's
her.
the prostitute. Okay. There's a Levi Rogers.
I think
That's
the
the
wizard.
guy I'm missing, Levi.
The sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Cletus was at the club, and I think Levi was the new lead we had. I think he's tied to the Awakened, if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
he's
That's
tied
how
to
it
the
sounded.
Waken. He's their cult leader, in quotes here. Cult leader.
Levi actually wasn't. He's actually the mobster.
Well, sorry. Yeah, that's right. He's the
Yeah.
mobster that's paying the cult leader.
Then it's Silas Bodine. Okay.
Reverend
Silas was
Bodine.
the leader. Yeah.
Silas is the leader.
Reverend Silas.
Silas
Reverend
dropped off my
Silas Bodine.
list. I don't know
Okay.
how.
Okay.
I used the same document for another game, and so I think that it actually got deleted. Okay.
Okay. Oops. All right. So now that we're up to speed, what do we have for initiative on everybody?
I have a 10.
Anybody higher than 10?
Yes,
Nope.
11.
What?
Anybody higher than 11?
I'm the caffeinated one. I should go faster.
11?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. And you're playing Lockdown, right?
Right.
Okay. So Lockdown's at 11, and then Haywire's at 10.
Yep.
And anybody on 9?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are playing Hermes? No.
Yeah.
Hermes, yeah. Anybody on 8?
Ghost is at a 7.
Okay, so Lockdown, you go first.
Oh,
So-
wait. I'm actually at 13. I'm sorry.
Well, you still go first.
Okay.
You go even faster.
Do energy bars and energy drinks have any system mechanics, or is it just me drinking it because it's on my list?
Well, I mean, if you actually have it as a complication, if you were deprived of it, you will start kind of taking kind of negatives because you're getting kind of jittery and stuff like that.
Oh, it's not in my
So-
complications. It's just I have them in my
Oh.
equipment.
Then no. Just
Okay.
personality, that's
Yep.
all. So, all right. So lockdown. What are you doing?
Let's see. I'm driving in front of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do they look like they're about to run me over or attack me or anything?
Well, let's see. Let me draw this out here. Okay.
Yeah,
so you have
let me-
here.
Okay.
That's the pickup truck here. That's
Okay.
the
U-Haul.
the box truck. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the woods here. That's the hills up here. Okay. And X, I believe, was where. Well, obviously you went past it, right? Or you were already going past it?
Yeah, I've been circling back and forth.
That's right, you were. Okay. All right, so we're gonna say you're actually coming this way. Okay.
Okay.
So you're coming that way. You see the truck there, the pickup truck, and now they were aiming the RPG. Where you said?
At the rental truck is what I thought they were aiming for, yeah.
Okay.
The one guy in the woods. On the same side as the U-Haul over there.
Okay. Well, so what are you doing, lockdown?
Well, is there any hostile activity? Can I see anything?
Well, the guys in the pickup truck, they're waiting there, and they have the passenger. He has, it looks like a pistol in hand. Okay, no, actually a shotgun in hand, and the other guy, he's just sitting there right there. The guys in the U-Haul truck, they're getting out, looking over at the guys, and they have this kind of perplexed look, like they're trying to figure out what's going on. But you see their hand kind of wavering down near by their sidearm. So you're flashing by, they see you, and they decide not to take any chances. The guy with the RPG just swerves over and looks like he's getting ready to fire at you.
Oh, great! All right. Well,
lip sync shifts.
Right. Okay. Am I within range to shoot at him?
You can try and do that as you're driving on a motorcycle. I don't suppose you have. You're not a driver, so you don't have the drive-by talent.
Nope.
So okay, so you're gonna suffer a penalty on that.
That's fine.
Okay. Who are you trying to shoot at? The guy with the RPG?
Yes.
Okay. Good idea. Okay, so you're gonna try to hit him. You're gonna need to get higher than a 10. You need 11 or higher.
Okay, 11 or higher.
So what's your pistol skill?
3d8.
So you're gonna roll 3d8. Take the best one. Add it to your reflexes.
Okay.
And if you have anything else that might help out, let me know.
All right. Let's see if I got anything else that'll help.
Not sure you do. You're more of a fist guy.
Yeah, looks like I am. Oh, well, that's okay. Okay, I rolled an 8, so I add that to my reflexes. That's an 11, exactly.
Okay, boom. All right, so you clip him and roll percentile, see where you hit him.
All right. 99.
99. Okay. Since he's kind of in the truck, I'm going to say he's partially covered there. So I'm going to cut that in half so it actually hits at the top or half there. So you hit him right dead set in the chest. So roll your damage.
All right. Let's see. What would that be for a pistol?
What kind of pistol do you have?
I got one of the heavy pistols from the military base. So it's probably a 45.
That's going to be 2d8.
Okay. You got it.
Okay.
13.
13. Ooh, okay. That's going to hurt. Let's see. Okay, he recoils back, and let's see. Gonna have him make a save to see if he doesn't hit the trigger by accident. Ooh, yeah. It fires off. Let me see which way it's going to deviate.
Oops. I might have blown up the weapon.
All right, so we're going to use a D12 like a clock, okay? Okay. And 12 being straight. Let's see. 12. Okay, so he twitches and fires, and it hits the actual truck he's in.
Oh dear.
Woo! I think a friend of mine best said it once. You can't script crap this good.
I'm just going, oh, on the bike. Oh,
yeah. Woo! Holy cow! It's pretty bad when you feel bad for the bad guy.
I do.
It's like, I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Now, just because you did this, I'm gonna have you roll his damage he did to himself, just because I think it'd be funny as hell.
Okay.
Roll 5d10.
All right, you got it. 5d10 it is.
Yes.
All right, 7, 9, 19, 28, 36.
Add 10 to that is 46. So you have done 46 damage to anybody in that area there, which you pretty much see the truck blow up, lift up, this cloud. It's a nice fireball here of charred remains. They, needless to say, are not in action anymore. The guys who are over at the U-Haul, they're like, oh, looking over at you. They whip their guns out instantly over towards you. But Haywire goes next. Okay.
I look at my pistol in confusion.
That was brilliant. That's a way to start a game.
Yep. So I want to know if any of their cell phones or anything is going off because I've been sitting here hacking.
No, they're kind of busy right now, pulling out pistols and getting ready to shoot lockdown. So they're not receiving anything right now. And the guys in the truck, well, they pretty much got a flat line there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put one arm out on the door of the windowsill, and put my other hand over it with my gun, and I'm going to shoot one of them.
Okay, but you were just trying to do that at this moment here, trying to look up their...
No, I know, next turn. No, I'm saying
okay,
that's what I'm going to...
You're prepping for that, okay.
Yep,
gotcha.
I'm prepping for that.
Right,
I just...
Hermes. Oh.
Like that. Get aimed. Next turn, I'll start.
All right, Hermes, how about you?
All right. Were we trying to follow these guys to where they were going or just get the shipment back? Trying to remember before they're going to shoot lockdown. I don't want that to happen. I will shoot one of the ones that's attempting to getting ready to take a shot at lockdown.
Now you guys are parked down the road a little bit, right on the bend there.
Mm-hmm.
Or just we can keep an eyesight on there.
Yep.
Okay, so you have access to where you can see Jefferson. Okay. You can't see.
Can't see Baker.
He's
Can I move keeping to the tree line for cover? And
you want to what?
Can I move closer keeping to the tree line for cover?
You can try to. Do you have a move and shoot?
I do have move and shoot.
Okay, that'll help you. All right, so you're going to move. What's your movement rate?
My movement rate is, let me find it on here, 8 yards.
8 yards, okay. So you move 8 yards, okay. So that's Hermes.
Yeah, I don't want to give up cover.
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm got
along the tree line, right.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to try and shoot Jefferson?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. To hit him, you're going to need using your pistol, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to need to get a 10 or higher.
I did. Exactly.
Okay. And roll percentile. See where you hit him.
Right, and then I got my percentile. 43.
Torso. Okay. So you hit him there. Roll damage.
Same 2 to 8 because I picked up the same kind of pistol. Like me and Lockdown both grabbed pistols from the military thing.
Okay, so if you have a heavy pistol, then you have 2 die 8 on. Okay.
For a total of I can't do math. 9.
9.
9.
Okay. It seems like it kind of hurts him a little bit. Like he's wearing some sort of vest. Okay. He still did take some damage, just not as much. Okay, that was your go. Those guys are dead. They don't go. Ghost, you go. What are you doing?
Okay, so by my reckoning, I've got 2 or 3 targets here. I've got
2. You have
okay, so
Jefferson and Baker.
okay, I don't have the guy in the woods, or is the guy in the woods dead? The guy with the RPG.
I thought the guy with the RPG was in the back of the truck.
The guy with the RPG was in the back of the truck and just shot himself and
Right.
killed himself.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
the one that Ghost clipped, and
Okay.
he misfired and shot and hit
Lockdown
the truck
clipped.
he was in. Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
you're talking
okay.
to Ghost. The lockdown clipped him.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so I kind of have to take a step back here for a second as a player. Did I miss something? Did these 2 guys actually deserve to die for some reason, or the fact they've been dealing weapons? I mean, do we need to kill these guys? I thought the reason I was up
They're
here was to
shooting-
kill
well-
the dude with the RPG.
Yeah, well, these 2 guys are aiming guns at us and are trying to shoot us.
Okay, in that case, yeah, they're going to die. Okay, I understand now. So
We
if
got
I got
I had exactly
dropped
the same
into a
question
showdown
Matt was-
between 2 groups, and we're a 3rd group, and so now they want us dead too.
okay,
Sorry, what was
well,
that,
in
Kevin?
that case,
Well, I had the exact same question Matt did, but made the same call. They're trying to shoot lockdown. We take them down.
yes, got it. So
We're-
whichever one I've got the clearest shot on, I'm going to take the shot.
We're in an arms triangle, so they were coming to either deal or not deal because there seems to be some sort of information we don't have yet, which about their particular dealings, and we had our little game going of that they're going to get jacked by bikers and some misinformation and such. So they came, they looked like they were going to shoot each other, and then they saw us and they want to shoot us too. So we got involved in an arms duo into a triangle.
So you have the best view to see Jefferson. Okay.
Okay, then Jefferson's the one I'm going to take the shot with. I don't have stats on the rifle that I'm using because I got it from our handler.
The medium pistol?
No. This is a rifle, a
the
sniper's rifle that I requested from
And I didn't give you
our
information on it.
handler.
Apologies. Let me
Yeah, I didn't get that.
pull that up here.
Well, don't worry,
I mean, I've got a rifle.
my light pistol, which is on my character sheet, I don't have stats for. So
Okay.
Yeah,
don't feel bad.
All right.
but this was a special. Yeah,
It's going to be 2d10 plus 4.
2d10 plus 4. Okay.
And for you, Haywire, your damage is going to be 2d4 for a light pistol.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
This version of the
So-
book isn't out yet, so he didn't send us a preview, so none of us know
Right,
what
because
information.
the first edition we still have, but it's going through a revision, which it needed.
Okay, I'm only a D8 with a rifle, but I also have extended range for rifle.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to employ that and go ahead and make my roll.
Okay.
Which is based off of reflexes.
Correct.
Okay. And that's a grand total of 11.
That'll hit. And roll
Okay.
percentile, see where you hit him.
34.
That will be the torso as well. Okay, roll damage.
10. Ew.
And did you add your plus 4?
I'm doing that now. 22. I rolled double 8s.
Ooh. Isn't that a crit?
No, that's 20. That's 20. That's not 22.
You
Double
don't
8s.
crit on damage. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh yeah, that
you
he.
crit on the
that-
roll.
never mind.
He's
Yeah.
roll damage, right. Yeah.
He's rolling
Yeah, I did a
damage.
total of 20, not 22. I did 20.
20. Well,
Double 8s plus 4.
gotcha. Okay, he recoils back, and he's got to make a health roll here. He's still conscious, but you can tell by that wound, it's not good. He needs to see a doctor soon. All right, that was your go. This thing has gone foobar for them. So let's see. Jefferson yells out, "We gotta get out of here!" And he climbs in the truck. And Baker climbs in the truck, but he's going to try and squeeze off a shot at lockdown. Just because,
I don't blame him. I have a gun with magic bullets.
yeah. All right. Let's see how good these guys are at pistols. Here we are. Okay. So lockdown. What is your defensive number? Your DN?
My DN, 10.
10. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a miss, but I'm gonna use one of their scene points. Okay. And he will hit. By the way, these are scene points we're getting printed up for when we do the launch. For the factory symbol on there.
Ooh, nice.
So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Good.
Yes. All right, so he's gonna spend one of his scene points, and he's gonna clip you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll use my Wicked Pack scene points today.
Oh, that's right. I sent you those.
Yes,
God.
thank you. They're pretty.
All right, so 40. You are hitting the back as you're going by. Okay. So let me roll his damage here. He has a medium pistol. That's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. So that was his go. Jefferson's getting in the truck and firing it up. Lockdown, your go.
Okay, well, I did not appreciate that, so I'm going to shoot back at him.
So you're still driving away, and you're going to try and
Yep.
fire back?
Oh, yeah, just like that.
Okay. So in this case here, you don't have any kind of drive-by thing, so you're looking now at a 12 or better.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I use a scene point and say that earlier I had installed, I'd been fiddling with stuff and installed a hyperscope on his rifle. And so I can maybe assist with this to make it easier.
Well, he's not using a rifle. He's using his pistol, right?
The heavy pistol,
Yeah.
sure. That I was fiddling with his heavy pistol when he wasn't looking. He and I screw with each other all the time, so.
Okay, so you improved it, is what you're saying, huh?
That I what?
You're saying you improved it?
Yes, I improved it.
Okay. Okay, so apparently you're learning just how that thing works now. So,
What's
make a
this?
roll. Okay.
Hit the red button!
Oh.
All right.
Okay, that's an 11 total because it's gun plus the reflexes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you just take the highest, right?
you take the
Yep.
highest, correct.
So tell me
Okay,
how I
got
get
it.
to attempt to help him with the improvement.
Okay, so what'd you roll?
He rolled an
That's
11.
an 11 total.
11, you said, total?
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, with the assistance of her new assistant there, yeah, you hit, okay?
Okay,
So-
good.
Roll percentile.
All right.
Watch the backfire. There's a little bit of a
33.
kick.
What'd you roll?
33.
33, center mass. All right, roll damage.
Okay. And you said it was 2d8 last time?
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Okay, to 6 is flex, his vest. All right,
Okay.
now you can spend a scene point to do maximum damage if you wanted to. If you want to.
I would love to spend a scene point and do maximum damage.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yes.
So your max damage will be at 16?
Yes, it would.
We are
Okay.
shredding them up, guys.
Good.
Okay, so he gets not quite halfway hurt, but close to it. Haywire, your go. You were leaning out the window with your pistol now.
Yep.
And from where you're at, okay, you can see Jefferson trying to, get the truck in reverse. Okay.
Okay. Called shot to the kneecaps.
Well, you can't really see.
Oh,
the kneecaps
sorry.
because
He's in the car. He's in the truck.
Yeah, the truck. So you can see, from like here up.
Okay. And he's trying to reverse the U-Haul.
Yeah, he's got his hands on the steering wheel. He's gonna throw it in reverse. You
Okay.
know.
Then in that case, I'm going to hit my trigger button of security shutdown. The car engine will not start now.
Oh, that's right, because we did establish that before, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
you're
I'll
gonna
just,
use that.
so the arm that's here on the windowsill, I just move it over and go click. And
Even though you can't hear him, you can visibly see him. Like,
and I'd still like to shoot if that's possible, since that was set up for a one button click.
Sure.
Okay.
It's be a multiple action penalty, but what the heck, you know?
Sounds good. I'm good with multi-action penalty.
That's right.
I will also point out, let's see here. I have 2d8 on that. I would like to, what was my ability here? Oh yes, I'd like to do a called shot nonetheless. I'll call shot to the head since that's apparently, since he's in the truck, I'll be able to see him. I'll call shot to the head, and I'd like to call out that I have precise shot, so my modifier is 1 less, which means that instead of 2 TN, instead of 3 TN boost, it's going to be 2 TN for me.
Okay, so it alters about 1, you said?
It, precise shot, they set for 1 less modifier 1 called shot, and I believe head is 3 TN.
It is, so it'll make it 2, yeah. So, okay, hold on, but you're doing that in your multiple actions, so you're looking at 11 or higher you need to get.
Well, one of my dice is a max, so 8 plus what stat is it?
Reflex.
That is 11.
Okay.
I also get, okay, so yeah, 11 hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Just so. Okay, roll your damage.
Sure thing, and that was 2d4 to the head. Ha-ha!
Yep.
Ooh, max damage. That is 8 damage.
Okay, whatever gets through, which he has no armor
These are
there,
pretty
is times
D4s.
2. So he takes 16. He only had 6 hit points left. So basically, the inside cab, the bullet goes through the window, hits him, and it looks like someone just microwaved a cherry turnover. Okay? And, yeah.
Lockdown, I think you're cleaning that one up.
Oh, man.
Hermes, your go.
So who we just took out, Jefferson?
Yep.
She just snuffed Jefferson, yeah. So it leaves
Baker,
Baker, who's in the passenger side, which you can't see from where you're at, and it's even harder to see now that you got red goo everywhere.
I am going to yell out loudly so he can hear me. It's not really you we want, Baker. This is going one of 2 ways.
Okay, do you have intimidation or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Roll that. Add your charisma.
See, there's what I'm good at. That's a 12.
That's your weapon.
Yep. It's like, and I'll say it loud for everybody, throw your weapons out. Come out, hands where we can see them.
All right. So, Ghost, what are you doing? You can't see from where you're at because let me show you back again here, sorry. You're up here. Jefferson was over here. Baker's on this side here, so you really can't see him. But you do hear through the sub-vocal earpiece you guys wear that Hermes is trying to talk about, and given that you did see what Haywire did and the guy's just, obviously dead, it's probably a good bet he might be coming out soon. So do you want to stay there, you want to move, or what do you want to do? I think you're muted. Can't hear him.
Nope, I don't hear him either.
Nope.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Okay.
I have a talent called Fast Runner, and I'm going to displace from where I'm at, and I'm going to come down to the road.
Okay, so you just run on down. Okay, cool.
Keeping the rifle at the ready, but coming down to the road.
Okay, gotcha.
Trying to go over on the other side where Baker's going to be at, getting in a
so
position where I can see Baker.
You're crossing down and across. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
All right, well, he goes, and door opens up, and you see him like this. And he's covered in gore.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can tell one eye's closed. It's not because he's wounded, but because he just got,
Brain
some
matter.
of Jefferson's brain here, He's like, oh, what the? Don't shoot. Oh, I think I swallowed a tooth. So, Lockdown, are you still driving down, or are you going to circle back now?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to circle back.
Are you coming up to him?
Yeah.
You see, you're like, ease up, Evil Knievel.
Okay, I'm going to put on the brakes hard and then fling a bunch of gravel and dust on him.
Oh gosh, and it's all gonna get stuck in that gore.
Ew.
Yeah. He like, ugh. does that. All right, so Haywire and Hermes, I guess you guys gonna advance as well too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, so you guys all converge on this guy. Obviously, we're out of combat. There's nobody else left to fight. And on the side of the road, with a burning truck right over there, it smells like burnt barbecue pork. And inside that cab, a mess, and this guy just showered in gore and gravel. And
correct me if I'm wrong, Lockdown, but I think Grace wanted us to take those weapons and not destroy them.
It's not my fault. I didn't think the whole thing was going to blow up when I shot it with a pistol.
It had absolutely nothing to do with what I did to your pistol, by the way. Absolutely nothing to do with what I did to the pistol. Just saying, it wasn't my fault. I only improved your pistol.
Did you put magic bullets in my gun?
No, magic doesn't exist, silly.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe in it now after that.
I'm going to make sure that Baker is not armed. If he has any weapons on him, I'm pulling them off of him and tossing them aside for the moment.
He has a combat knife on him, that's it.
Ghost, you got a little something there. Here. I'll use my energy drink to and pour it on his head to get rid of the little bit of gunk that he just got on it.
Thank you.
So the guy's
all right,
there.
Baker, around to the front of the car. Come on, over here.
He moves over there. Assumes the position.
Why don't you just have a seat right here? Why don't you just no. Just sit, dude.
Okay.
Just sit down right there. Don't do anything silly with your hands, and we'll get along just fine.
Sure.
So when was your people supposed to be here?
Well, that truck over there was them.
Ah.
Was.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now we've got you with a whole bunch of weapons that technically have been stolen from the United States government. How do you think it's going to go for you, dude?
I'm going to peek my head into the U-Haul when he says that. Are the weapons even existing anymore? Did the weapons vaporize?
No, that was the truck, not the
U-Haul.
U-Haul.
The truck, okay.
Pickup truck blew up.
Okay, so the U-Haul's fine and the weapons are fine.
U-Haul's fine.
Okay.
Well, you open it up and you see basically a bunch of crates.
Okay.
And you also see some barrels.
Open up a crate.
Barrels?
I open a barrel.
Yeah. You gotta open up a barrel.
Carefully open a barrel.
And it has all kinds of warnings on there. Usually things like toxic.
Hazardous waste, hazard, yeah. Are they big yellow barrels?
They are the official those plastic barrels that you use to transport.
Okay, I will not open the barrel then.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I won't open the barrel.
And they're not loose. They are actually up against the wall, strapped and even covered with wrapping blankets.
Okay, yeah, not touching those. I pictured slightly different types of barrels. Okay, hazmat barrels are not getting touched.
Where's your sense of adventure? So while you're looking at that stuff there, Ghost, you're still talking with Baker here, I guess, and Hermes. You're talking with him too?
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody get me a rag for this poor guy. I mean, seriously, he's wearing his buddy's brains. Come on. Who's got a hanky?
I toss you an energy drink that you can pour on him.
Oh, and I
give it to him. It's like, here, wash off, man.
There's just a look of absolute, almost horror on Hermes' face, but he pulls out a very, very, very expensive handkerchief and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Takes it and wipes his face.
You can keep that. You just keep that. I don't need that.
I give the energy drink a good shake before I toss it to you, by the way.
Okay. Gets nice and foamy.
Mm-hmm.
He, this wasn't supposed to go this way. Who are you guys? You're not cops.
No, we're not cops.
That's not
I'd
your
say
business.
we're rivals.
Don't worry, we're the good guys.
Kinda.
Lockdown almost falls out of the back of the U-Haul when he says that.
Anyway, Baker, I think what's going to happen here is you're going to come with us, after we figure out some way to clean out that horror show that's inside the cab. And we're going to take this vehicle and our vehicles, and we're going to go take them someplace we know. But don't worry about it. I don't think we've got any reason in particular to do anything bad to you if you don't give us an excuse. Right?
I'm good. I don't want to blow up, get shot up, or whatever.
That's good.
I'll cooperate. You might have to take
Okay.
your shirt off at least.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Peels it off and just throws it on the ground there.
That's a good place. We're going to have to take care of that. We're going to need a bag or something, guys.
I was just going to light it on fire.
That might work too. That will work too. So anyway, my idea is that we find some place to take the vehicle, the U-Haul, and get on the horn with oh God, what's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
Let's get on the horn with Grace and get things figured out about what we're gonna be doing here. Because obviously the dudes in the cult want these weapons. They're gonna be kind of pissed when they don't get them.
Looks like they got bomb-making material, too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is getting a little bit
Terrorist
more serious.
organization. Yeah. So we need to get this stuff away from people. And
I'd like to just point out that this might not be bomb material, like hazardous. This might not be dirty bomb material, but I'd like to point out that, see here on the inventory we were talking about, there was this VX gas. Doesn't VX gas get put in barrels like that?
They could. Well, they're usually their individual containers. Baker says there's containers within that container. So
it should be.
So yeah, that sounds like that's the VX gas that went missing.
The good news is that VX gas isn't terribly volatile. You have to basically use like highly pressurized air or an explosive to aerosol the stuff. So for the time being, I think it's pretty safe the way it is, as long as we don't mess with it.
No, Baker says, he says, as far as we know, there's just 2 barrels with 2 samples in there. That's it.
Okay.
So,
how many barrels did you see back there?
2.
We saw 2.
Okay, good. So let's get this vehicle out of here and let's regroup.
Well, before we do that, Baker, you're coming with us. We're turning you into our superior, but where is Miller in all of this? Do you work for Miller?
You're talking about Levi Miller?
No, Thomas Miller.
Thomas.
Levi
Captain
Rogers.
Miller.
You almost named him Miller, but you said, "Oh, that'd be so confusing."
Hold on.
You almost
Thomas
named 3
Miller?
different characters Miller.
Well, Captain Thomas Miller.
Yes, Captain Thomas Miller.
Okay. Do I work for him? Well, yeah, obviously. He's kind of cut us in on a deal. We're not told too much of it. All we know is we're selling, or at least we're working with him. We're pretty sure it's a Dixie mob.
Great, you're working for us now.
Who's us? I mean, you're not the cops, so what are you guys?
We're the good guys.
Okay,
You're coming with us to our superior, and we'll figure out how you work with us later.
Okay.
We're those people that black bag you on the head and make you disappear. Those kind of good guys.
He looks over the truck. He says, "Yeah, I kind of got that idea."
And then I take a swig of my energy drink.
All right. I'm going to start the process since they're deciding that they're going to take Baker into custody with them. I'm going to figure out how to clean up enough of the inside of that cab of that truck to get it drivable.
Okay.
And then we got to figure out something to do with this body sitting here that's got only part of a head. So I'm assuming we want to bag it up and put it in the back with the weapons for the time being. Assuming nobody comes driving along this road anytime soon.
When you call out about that, Ghost, I say, "Oh, Lockdown, I volunteered to clean that up."
Hey!
I'm torn between just hiding it off the side of the road. I don't want to get accidentally stopped with a body anywhere near us.
Well, if you want to stitch it out here, I mean, there's already plenty of evidence. We got a burning pickup truck over here,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
sure, let's just drag him off in the woods and leave him.
Yeah.
Hate doing that to a soldier, but that's just the way it is.
I don't love it either.
All right, so you guys kind of move into the woods, and
I find something to clean off the seats and the windows with.
there's a big
Even if
bottle
I-
of water in the cab of the truck. You can probably use it to splash it around and some rag to wipe it down where it's passable.
Okay. While I'm working on it, I'm going to find something to put a great big dent in the front of the vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm going to smear some of the waste blood all over it to make it look like I've accidentally run over something on the road here. So
Okay.
nobody
so road
looks too
kill.
closely at blood all over the place. Yeah.
Lockdown uses his telescoping baton to do that for you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So once you guys get the truck drivable and deposit the body in the woods, you guys going back to Grace's place?
Yes.
Somebody get on the horn to Grace and let her know we're coming.
You telling her what's going on?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. She says, I'll have things prepared for him. So you guys pull up at her trailer, and she's outside there, and she has a shotgun in hand. And you guys get out of the car, and Baker gets out, looks at her, and looks back at you guys. And she says, all right, right this way. And she brings around back.
Oh, so that's what the animal cages are for.
She
I was
brings
wondering why
back-
there were no chickens in there.
Yep. She puts him in one of the cages and closes it. He's like, seriously? She says, hey, it's either that or some other worse ideas. So, all right, he's all yours. She walks away. I'll be inside finishing my lunch.
Righto.
So Baker's like, what do you guys want? I mean, I told you I'll cooperate.
That's good, because we need cooperation here. Situation is that you were supposed to do this deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were supposed to meet the guys in the pickup truck, and they were supposed to haul away all the stuff that's in the back of the U-Haul in their pickup truck?
Well, they were supposed to, yeah.
But it's fairly obvious to me, I think, that all of that stuff wouldn't have fit in that pickup truck.
Well, if need be, we were supposed to follow them and drop it off wherever they wanted to go.
Ah, okay.
Miller,
But you didn't know where they were going to go.
No, Miller's been wanting to find out some things about them. He already knows he's in deep with these guys. And when VX gas got on the table, he got concerned. Not concerned enough to stop, but still.
So Grace was finishing her lunch, you were just mentioning, so it's about noon?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. While Ghost is questioning him, I'm going to be digging through my little fanny pack or side pouch of different energy bars, looking for nope, not that one, and then I'm going to pull out Hua, which is, as I understand it from friends, the United States Army's the energy bars that you'll find in the MREs, and I'll give him an energy bar from the MREs.
Anything from MRE can't be good. Even the
So I'll
toilet
give him
paper's bad.
I'll give him a Hua and energy bar.
He looks at it and like,
Here, you must be hungry for lunch.
sure.
It looks terrible. I just looked it up.
It is what the MRE ones are, right? The because I remember it to be like Hua based on a joke that a friend of mine told me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he opens it like. So he says,
Dark chocolate.
You
Great.
know you know if Miller's been paid yet for this shipment?
he doesn't disclose his payments with them, what their deals are. We just get paid directly from him, and I'm pretty sure it's not worth all this crap.
No, I meant, do you know if he's been paid yet? If this was already paid for?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like I said, he doesn't share with us their deals as far as their payments.
I mean, we could use this in theory to put the screws to Miller. You know, follow up on the Outlaws angle, like we got stuff.
He's pretty ratcheted up right now. It wouldn't take much to do. I mean, he's been on edge, and that trailer trash, Betty, whatever her name is, yeah, she's been coming around a lot more, and I swear every time she visits him, he gets more and more nervous. So,
Not that was supposed to relax you.
yeah.
Oh,
Have you
no,
met this woman?
I saw them together. She is playing him like a fiddle. I remember we found out that she was, I think she was a childhood friend of Levi's.
And I think that he's getting a bit of a case of blue balls. From everything I read on their phones, I think he's getting blue balls. I don't think they've done anything.
No, that's a definite beyond 2-point ratio. So, yeah. I'm sure if you squeezed him right now, yeah, he'd probably say something.
What do you think, guys? Do we give Miller the chance to, plea out in terms of our organization?
I think I'd like to try something first, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no.
I've got a couple of story points. Sitting here. I'm going to search through the U-Haul, just to see if there's anything else that might be able to give us a clue. I'm going to look through the cab. I'm going to look through the cargo compartment. I mean, yeah, we've got all the guns and we've got the NX gas and everything else in there. I'm looking for, a map, communique, anything that I think might be able to be of some use for the investigation. Because
you do see a flyer in there. It's shoved in the glove compartment about it's a pamphlet. It's another pamphlet about the Church of the Awakened. Okay, and Church of the Awakened. It shows their complex, which is actually not too far away from here, and it's they got 50 acres that they fill up, and they have, of course, all these places for their church and for their members to stay. They also have their gun club, right after church, of course. But yeah, it's kind of got that kind of cross between like a militia group meets a religious zealot group, just hellfire and brimstone type of thing. Mm-hmm. So you see that. You see probably a few matchbooks for the strip club that that Levi owns and that he's worked at before. Aside from that, that's all you see in here. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't spend a story point on it then.
No. Okay. Speaking of which, how much are you guys sitting at on your scene points?
I have 2.
2.
Okay. Award yourselves one more. Okay.
Yay.
Yay.
And back up to 3.
Okay.
Is there a max of how many we can have?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
So 6 is the max you can have. So, all right. So he says, "Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, I can call Miller."
Yeah, that might actually be kind of fun. You get a hold of Miller and let him know that it has all gone sideways on him.
Well, sooner or later, our buyer's got to figure out that this stuff ain't coming.
Right, but we've been keeping tabs on Miller, so maybe we can figure out what his next move's going to be. And that'll get us what we really want.
Okay.
Was that sound good to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Let them tell. But basically, we think you should probably insert the idea that there were all these bikers.
The Hells Angels?
Actually, the Outlaws, I think. But yeah.
Outlaws. That's right. Outlaws, that's right.
The Outlaws.
That there were a bunch of them rode in there and threw grenades or something into the truck that was coming to make the pickup. And
we have collaborating evidence because we've got sightings of CCTV with a biker in that cut following him and showing up at the club the other night.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
And they killed the bikers, but it's like you were getting out of there. your poor unfortunate buddy got it trying to get back to the truck, and you're kind of camped out somewhere. Where was a place where you were going to run to if you had problems?
Our fallback?
Ghost?
Yeah.
Well, back at the base.
Ghost?
Okay, not there. Yeah.
I like your story, but the problem is while you and I are trained liars, well, everybody here is a trained liar, I don't think he's a trained liar, and I don't think he can concoct and deal with a story that long. You need to give him a much shorter cover story.
You want to give him the cover story instead, then?
I think that we need to engineer our cover story and just give him 2 simple lines. Since we have corroborating evidence, the basic structure of that story is really good. I really like it. I think it's really good because we've already been using lockdown as bait. We have his manipulated footage of him at the strip club. We have him showing up in the cut in a number of places. But
and we shouldn't be saying this all in front of Baker, but okay.
Sorry. You didn't hear any of that.
He's like, hey, listen, he says, as long as I don't blow up, get shot up, whatever like that, I don't care. He says,
okay.
We didn't sign it. Jeff and I didn't sign up for this bullshit. All we thought we were selling some old weapons to some crazy loons. That's all we thought.
Well,
and then it started getting worse.
Well, how good are you at lying?
I went out. Me? I'm pretty good. Ask my ex-girlfriends.
Ex-girlfriends.
Well, I got tired of them.
Okay, so you're a terrible liar. Got it. So he's a terrible liar, clearly. So we need another plan because we can't rely on him to be lying. But we can rely on him to at least deliver the message. So, Lockdown, I don't suppose you have another cut. A spare one? Do they ever give you a spare one?
Well, a spare cut?
No.
Okay, can we use yours? See, if we make it so that he...
What do you want it for?
Well, we're going to have him deliver it as a message.
Oh, that's not no. There's no biker gang that will send that cut as a message.
Well,
no, they would not part with that.
So what would the Outlaws use as a message? Because I was thinking we could deliver him to Miller's house, tied up, bound up with his mouth gag, since we know he's a terrible liar, so we don't want him to talk. And we'll attach a note on his chest saying that the Outlaws want to make a deal. And what kind of message?
Hang on, I know what they'll send.
I think the blown up pickup truck is a message.
Well, yeah, but there's something else. Hey, do you have an axe?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you see one by the trailer. You see one.
Okay, I'll be right back.
He's getting really nervous. Like, an axe? What the hell?
Not for you. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. I'll go get the message.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Okay. I drive to where we put the bodies.
Oh dear.
Well, the body, or now the ones that were in the truck, you didn't pull them out because they were still smoking hot.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he means Baker.
Yeah. Whoever.
Jefferson.
Okay, well,
the
you get
unfortunate
over there, and there's obviously a lot of cops around the scene right now.
Okay. Are there any?
So,
Are there any near the bodies?
I'm going to find out. Let's see how good their observation is.
Okay.
They're getting close. Right now, they're busy looking at the barbecue. Okay, looking at.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna sneak down to where we put Baker's body.
All right, make a stealth roll. I got to make their observation roll. See how observant they are.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. What do I add stealth to? Is it reflexes?
Reflex, yeah.
Right.
Just don't
Okay.
your roll.
I didn't. That's a 6.
Okay. Yeah, 6 total?
Yeah.
Not great, but I rolled 2 once. They flubbed theirs. They're too busy retching over the stink of this barbecue.
So what am I
You
fighting
go
for?
there. You got your axe. What are you hacking off? The hand?
Okay. No. Does the individual have an identifying tattoo? Anything on him that would show that?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a person?
On his arm here, he's got one of his tattoos from his unit.
Okay, I'm gonna cut him off right there then.
Okay, a little handy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. forearm and a hand. All right.
Okay.
So I go back to the group after and then I bring that and I said, okay, here's our message.
Yeah.
Poor Baker.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, I hand out energy bars to the two of you. You two, we've had a long day. So hand Hermes and hand Ghost a bar each. They get the good ones though, not the MRE versions.
As well. Okay. Is her back? Is Hermes back to me when I'm walking up? By the way, with his hand.
Oh yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I give it to you.
Okay. I gently put the hand on his shoulder and just go tap tap tap. Hey, I'm back.
And Hermes, who knows? Lockdown. Are you doing what I think you're doing right now?
Yep, he is.
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
This is an Armani suit. Armani.
Was.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
I should really learn to change when we go in the field, but I just look so darn good in these.
You know that our money doesn't mean our money suits, right? I point out on the label that he's got a knockoff that says our money, OUR space MONEY instead of our money.
And he immediately goes to because actually these are you think they're a knockoff, but they're actually made in an exclusive factory, and he does this whole fast talk thing to an exclusive factory. They're put on there to make people think they're knockoffs.
Well, chances are your Armani suits you have are probably things you probably sweet talked and fast talked some rich woman out of to buy for you. Okay,
Maybe.
probably. So, all right. So you have the message you want us to send. He says, so you bring this.
So we're gonna we would tie him up. We would gag him because we don't want him talking. He's a bad liar, and basically just hang the arm around his neck along with a note pinned to it, and deliver him to Miller's door. Well, I'm gonna let the fast talker figure out what is gonna get written on that note.
Well, they're gonna ungag him and he'll talk. That it's the gag gets removed and he's talking. So. But do we want to return him first then? Or do we just want to? I mean, do we want him to go back to Miller, or do we just want to call Miller? And the question is, before we call Miller, does one of us want to be there to tail him, or two of us want to be there to tail him?
Well, maybe
so
we just
know what
don't.
Movie makes after the call.
Maybe we don't use Baker then. We have someone messenger the message in a box to Miller, and then and have a phone in the box with the arm and. The note would just be a phone number then. So we have a throwaway phone, and we have an arm, and then we have a note pinned to the arm with a phone number to call us. How's that?
Well, if you remember at the beginning of the adventure, Grace said that she was going over the items she has. Mm-hmm. She has several burner phones in the trailer, so you can always use those. Yep,
so. I remember that she had the burner phones. That's why I'm thinking put one of those phones in there, and the phone number that he's to call is one of the other burner phones, by the way. And so we just have it delivered to his house, delivered to him.
Yep. You're having it sent to Miller's house, not his work, right?
Yes, his house. Where he is currently having a noon, attempt at trying to sweet talk her again.
Okay, gotcha.
The question is, do we want to have some of us bring it to the house and follow him after he does what he does? Like for the immediate reaction?
Sure, I'm good with that. I'm also going to I'm going to tap into the burner phone and make sure that I have full access to that camera. Because a lot of those
actually, if Grace can sit on, if we're doing it by phone, Grace can sit on Baker here. All four of us can go. We can make the call from there, or give him the phone. He can make the call to us, and we can see what he does, and we're all there to follow him.
True.
Thoughts?
Okay.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong as I picture a blowing up pickup truck in my head?
That's fine. I also want to, like I said, tap into the camera on the burner phone, and therefore I have access to using it. To see what's going on.
Most burner phones are usually analogs. They usually don't have cameras on them. So that's how most burner phones usually are. A lot of drug dealers like to use that because it's hard to do shit like that.
Okay.
So Yeah.
Cool. Never mind then.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll need to do a two vehicle surveillance on him.
Well, you got the motorcycle, and you got the Tesla.
Okay, so there
Tesla
you go.
draws little attention.
So before we get the call, I'm happy to take the call. But what story do we want to spin? What do we want to get him doing? Do we want to? We've got your weapons? Is it we know what you're doing? Is it?
We want to get cut in on the deal. We are the outlaws, and we want to get cut in on the deal. Easy. And in exchange, we're basically offering a protection racket. Because we're trying to catch him red-handed, right? So we're offering a protection racket. That he's cutting into our turf without our permission, because this is the outlaws' turf, we figured out. And so we are going to want our cut. And in exchange, we'll protect him, and therefore he won't be using his men for protection, because clearly they are not good at it.
Okay.
All
So
right,
who is doing the talking when this phone call?
Oh, fast talker, of course.
Okay, so
Hermes is going to be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, good. All right, so the plan is for you guys to deliver this package. Wait, I guess, to see where he trolls off to, right?
And see if he calls us.
Okay. All right. So you guys load up in two different vehicles, the Tesla and the motorcycle, and head over to Miller's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you get there. And let me see. Okay. By the time you guys get over there, it's probably about 3 p.m, give or take. 3:30. And you see Miller's truck outside his house. And you also see another car out there as well, too. Looks like a nice red convertible. Okay. And who's going to go?
A red convertible, you say?
Yes.
Do
Like
I
a
recognize
Corvette?
that is Betty's car?
Betty's car.
Yeah. Okay. It's safe to drop it off.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's dropping it off?
I guess I'll do it.
I was going to say, if you're trying to sell the whole
Outlaws.
outlaw thing, why not send the outlaw?
Right.
All right, so you go up.
Go
I
bait.
guess just ballsy and just put on there and ring the doorbell.
Yeah. Dong, dong.
Now, are you ding dong ditching, or are you basically ringing it, waiting, or are you ringing it and walking off, or are you ringing it and running off?
I'm just going to wait here with it.
Okay, so basically you ring and just kind of sit there.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you ring the doorbell. You hear, actually make an observation roll.
All right.
Add your willpower.
Okay, so that's a D6 plus my willpower. 6.
Chicka bow, chicka bow, bow.
6 total? Okay, you think you hear some fussing, some arguing.
Dong, dong.
And you hear someone coming to the door. And door opens up some, and you see Miller, who's kind of sweaty looking, kind of angry and kind of flushed. Looks out, sees you, and his eyes widen a little bit, looks at the box on the ground. He's like, opens it up some more, and you can tell he's hiding this part of his arm behind the door, okay?
Stick my gun in his face. Wouldn't do that.
Yeah. And you see Betsy coming up behind him, and she's like, what the hell is this? He's like, this ain't part of your crew? She's like, hell no.
I wink at her.
She just kind of looks at you kind of strange. She says, I don't think so.
For the shot.
He
Got a
like,
gift for you.
okay. Is it the gun or the box?
It's the box.
I'm going to put this up, okay?
You're going to hand it to me. Real slow.
He hands it over to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And
So I'm going to interrupt briefly with the people in the car. So if he asks for a meet, where are we telling him to meet us?
At the strip mall.
strip mall or strip club?
A strip club, that's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said mall.
Strip club?
All right, so he opens up the thing, sees it like, oh, what the hell? He sees that and sees the phone. He says, want to clue me in what I'm doing or looking at?
You've been a bad boy. Then I just take his gun, take mine. I start walking away, and I said, "Call the number on the phone, genius. We'll tell you what to do."
He picks it up, and you hear them bickering some more, and he's like, quiet. And he starts dialing it, and Hermes, your phone rings.
Okay, I'll pick it up.
You hear him, hello?
Okay, and doing my best to sound like a high-priced lawyer that a biker gang is hired to look after their business.
Okay.
I can assume that you've now received the message from my associate.
What the hell is this?
Well, Captain Miller, it seems that you've attempted to do business on our turf.
Our turf?
Yes.
You talking about the outlaws?
Yes.
Listen, whatever turf war you have between you and the Dixie mob, I don't know that stuff. All I know is they've been buying stuff from me.
Well,
If you got beef with them, then take it up with them.
Well, there's a saying that once you've entered the game, you're in the game. So now you're playing.
Well,
so here's how it's going to go. We will meet you at Lulu's, and I'll give whatever time we establish. And we'll discuss protection operations and our percentage of your business going forward.
you want to meet at Lulu's, where Levi is.
Yes.
You guys sure are ballsy, I'll give you that. Listen.
Lulu's is the strip club, correct?
Yes, Lulu's is the strip club that Levi owns.
Yeah. He says, all right, I'll go there. This ain't going to end well. I'd rather not end like this arm I'm looking at. Is that Jefferson's arm? He just realized.
I don't know all the details. The people that have retained my services just wanted the message delivered.
Well, message received. When do you want to meet there?
I will give them enough. That was 4 hours from now. We'll say 7 o'clock. It was 3 o'clock, right?
All right. And I take it the outlaws have the goods that were in possession?
They have them stored in a safe place.
All right. Very good. I'll meet you there then, okay?
Just try to give him enough time if he's going to do something else. We can see if he's trying to set us up or follow. I want to see we really want to see what his play is at this point.
Okay. Well, he hangs up. And now, Lockdown, you went back to your motorcycle and drove where?
In the opposite direction of where the group is.
Now, how far away are you guys? You're like maybe a couple doors down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
and I've still got his the Miller's actual phone lines and his computer and such on tap, from earlier. So,
all right. Well,
I'm
obviously,
keeping an eye out.
Not a whole lot of that going on right now because clearly you're pretty much assured that Betsy and Miller are busy talking or yelling or who knows what.
But if he decides to call Levi and such like that, or if she calls Levi, I've got all their stuff tapped at the moment.
Well, within about 5 minutes, you see her come storming out, sashaying towards the her car, and she's got her cell phone out and
okay.
And now, had you previously hacked into her phone?
Yes, I did. I've hacked into her phone twice before. I have it on tap. So
well, she's dialing Levi.
Okay. Let's listen in.
She says, that saggy piece of crap She says, he's just managed to screw this up. And you hear Levi's like, calm down, what's going on? She said, I can't calm down. She says, apparently the outlaws are now in town and saying that they want a piece of the action. He's like, what? Like hell? She says, yeah, apparently they want to set up a meeting at Lulu's. He's like, oh, do they? Fine. When? She says, today, 4 hours from now. It's okay, they'll give me time. He says, where's the weapons at? She says, they got them. Damn it. He's like, all right. See if you can call them back. See if they can make sure they bring the stuff with them. We need this deal to go through, because Silas, he's not happy. 3 of his guys got torched. She's living torched. She says, blown up, car, charred, blown up. I mean, these guys aren't playing. Some sort of badass biker drove by and just torched them all to death. And then they found a Jefferson all cut up in the woods, and Baker's gone missing. He says, so, yeah, it's totally messed up. He says, so, and Silas, he's not happy about it. Apparently he's got a time clock, and this stuff has to be delivered. And these guys, they're paying me a premium dollar on this. So we need to be able to deliver. She's all right. She says, well, he's going to bring it. He's pretty much scared. She says, but after this, she says, we need to be done with him. He says, yeah. He says, after this deal, we get these weapons to them. Miller, he's dead. Simple as that. So,
by the way, I've been recording this as a reminder. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So she's okay. He says, get on over here. He says, we'll help set this meeting up, okay? I'm going to call in a crew and get them ready. And she's okay, babe. She's okay, babe. I'll see you soon. And she hangs up.
Great. I have a question. Does Grace or anybody at the factory have any official covers like that we could utilize on an official basis, like CIA, FBI, ATF? Anyone, any of our contacts have that?
As far as being set up as an official,
can I basically would I get in trouble? Would I get in trouble if I showed up as ATF?
Well, I mean, you could get in trouble if you get caught by ATF. That you're not that. Pretty much, the factory, their stance is if you can pull it off, they don't care.
Okay.
But if you get caught, you can't say, "Oh, by the way, I'm with the factory." They're like, "No, you're not. You work for New Tech Designs, and you're crazy."
Okay. Cool. Then at this point,
now in advance, you could try and set up something through using PrEP, which is their people who operate back in the headquarters who do a lot of data information, and sometimes they'll operate as, like, say, a secretary for some sort of shell company or some fake company.
Mm-hmm.
But setting things like that usually takes up some time to get all that gears going there. So if you're basically trying to scam a fake ID, then that's a different story.
I'm just trying to do something quick, fake ID wise, that will pass quickly.
Okay, so basically you're going to try and get someone's ID, impose your picture on there, then get it printed.
Not my picture. I've got forgery.
Okay.
I'm just all I needed to do is pass Miller, basically.
Pass Miller?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pass Miller's inspection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you want to make it be?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it one better. I'm going to make it Jag. He's military. I'm going to make it Jag.
Okay, Jag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to make it Jag, that they are Jag. And
For who, though?
I'm going to make it for our talker, Hermes.
Okay.
Hermes, we need to get you a costume change. Let's get back to Grace's really quick. Grace, let's see about getting you a military uniform really quick. And I'm going to hack him an ID for Jag. And I'm going to then hand you the recording. And I'm going to say, now you can go talk to Miller with this and get his cooperation.
Yeah,
because now this recording reveals, 1, she doesn't like him. She doesn't love him. She thinks he's a fat slob. 2, that they're going to kill him. I think that they're going to want to work with Jag or us, as he's going to want to work with us as an alternative to being dead.
Okay, you were going to say, Kevin?
Oh, I said, love the plan. What I was going to say is we're doing this. much as expected by meeting at Lulu's that Levi. I don't know how much heat Levi's going to need to take us down. I know how much he's going to bring over to Lulu's. So, does our plan want to be? We have. I think I don't want to smoke Miller by accident, but if they don't know where the stuff is, we insist Miller come. Or we just
in the alternative, we could always let the cult know.
Well, I had a
let them kill each other.
That was one thought too. Like them both know where the meat is. I was going to see if we wanted to replace the stuff in the U-Haul, and I know Ghost is pretty good with his hands. Does he want to rig a little surprise in the U-Haul?
Oh yeah, I can do that. We just have to find some place to stow the stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah. At Grace's, I figure we can stow the stuff, and then we'll just, we can stow the stuff.
A lot of room in that chicken coop.
Yep.
Yep.
So, but yeah, here's a recording. Very incriminating recording, and I'll make you up as Jag.
Okay, here's the dilemma. Getting a uniform is going to be, within that short of time, it's going to be kind of hard to do. Because she's not going to have one sitting around that place of hers.
Well, actually,
is Baker approximately the same size as Hermes?
he's wearing a private's uniform, though.
Hermes, what's your strength and what's your gone brain dead here. Your health. Yes.
Strength 2, health 3.
Okay. It's going to be kind of loose on him, but you could probably pass it off. You know what I mean?
Put a set of combat armor underneath the BDU jacket. He'd probably fit out really nicely.
Do you have disguise?
He should have disguise.
He has disguise. I have forgery.
I do not have disguise. I have forgery. I have a number of things I do not know how to disguise.
Well, don't worry. I've got disguise for one shot.
Okay.
I'm educated. I can disguise you for one round.
So there was that one semester where you helped out with the theater.
With theater, yes.
College, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
I'll get together with Lockdown, and we'll get the vehicle unloaded, and I'll start putting my special package in there.
Okay, let me kind of go through.
I don't want the private's uniform since Jag is going to be different. I actually want to I actually want to utilize Grace's connections and see about getting back on the base and getting ourselves a copy of that uniform. And I'm willing to blow a scene point for it.
Okay, so you want to blow a scene point to get a uniform from the base?
To get a Jag uniform, yes.
Okay.
Since she clearly has connections on base.
Okay, so blow a scene point and contact Grace, and she'll say, yeah, she says, I got a friend, I can probably, convince him to let us use it.
Great.
So, of course, you're going to owe me, she says. So, but okay. She said, oh, yeah, and I hosed off Baker. He was starting to stink even more.
Okay.
So, raccoons were coming around. So, okay, so she says, give me an hour. She says, I'll have it brought to you, I guess, because you're closer to him rather than come up and seeing me. All right, so meanwhile,
you're going through one at a time.
Lockdown, you guys are going to work on the truck, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you doing to it?
Well, first of all, we're unloading it. We're going to get all the weapons out of it and everything like that. If they happen to have any, in the chicken coop, hopefully.
So you guys are leaving the scene from Miller's place, going back to Grace's place, which is going to take about an hour to do that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be hustling.
Yeah, you're having to hustle. So you unload the truck. And
if there's any kind of explosives on board the truck, we're going to incorporate those into our wonderful special package.
Okay, you have demolitions?
I have demolitions. Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. Roll that plus your intelligence.
Okie dokie. About to say, I can just burn a scene point and get like a max roll, right?
You can.
Or is that for a weapon?
Scene points you don't have to burn before you roll it. You can actually burn it after you roll, because You might roll good, and you just waste a scene point for nothing.
And I think it
I
adds.
don't know. Whenever it's
I think it
critical,
adds-
I always wind up not rolling right.
I think it adds +5 to a skill roll, doesn't it? You
It
can't
does.
be mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an extra die, right? If I remember
Okay,
that.
I
Right?
didn't.
No, +5. Just 5.
Okay.
I worried needlessly. Intelligence plus my die roll is 10.
Then yeah, not a problem. This is simple. So, what kind of bomb are you rigging up for this?
It's going to be a radio detonated bomb. I'm going to have the trigger myself.
Okay, gotcha. So,
I'll
remote
consult
detonated.
with everybody else whether they think I should rig a dead man switch or just a trigger.
You're the expert.
I just want to watch it go boom.
I'd prefer not to be anywhere near it when it goes, but
I support that.
I think I'm going to rig it. I think I'm going to rig it both ways, so I can just trigger it regularly, or I can set it up in a flash to make it a dead man switch. So that's how I'm going to set it up.
Gotcha.
So, and we want to pull them away from Lulu's, right? We want to get them going on a goose chase when we're done. Like, we're going to meet at Lulu's, and my thought is we pull them to a different location.
Exactly.
Yeah, to reduce collateral damage. Yes.
Yeah. So we'll just figure out where that is real quick. Somewhere off the beaten path.
You know, we're giving them false sense of security because we're making them think it's going to be on their turf, and then we're going to make it so that it's not on their turf.
Okay,
Wheels
when
within
they
wheels
show up-
within wheels at the moment.
When the Dixie mob shows up with the cavalry, it's like, how are we going to convince them not to kill us all?
Well, here's the thing. I have one more backup thing. See, the way that we've been spinning this enough and the way that I've been feeding this onto the darknet, I'm ready to spend a scene point if necessary, but we've spread enough word that the actual outlaws should be going, what the bleep is going on? And I'm hoping that they're going to show up.
Yeah, they're bound to take notice.
They're bound to take notice because we've been spreading the word pretty hardcore on this. We've been doing everything we can. And so I think that they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? And they want...
See, I know we don't have the time. I was really hoping to get word over to the Awakened and Silas that both these crews were double crossing them.
You might have time. I mean, because now here's the thing. So while they're doing all this, and by the way, Haywire, you need to make a forgery roll.
Okay.
And add your intelligence.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Hold on, I need to find my character sheet. Because I apparently swapped it. Nope, wrong one. That's me. Intelligence plus that is 12. Do I need to pop a scene point to make that better?
No, that's plenty fine. So yeah, you come up with some good documents, okay, for the ruse. Now, you have to print it up, so you'll have to probably go somewhere to get it printed up, I guess, then, you know?
Yep.
Okay, so you probably have to drive to a copy center. So Kevin, Hermes, what are you doing this whole time?
Well, I'll actually start trying to see if I can get. Well, I can reach out to. We've established that I can reach out to Win.
Yeah. Okay. You call him up.
I want to see if I can get any kind of information to go into Silas's and the Awakened that they're being double crossing and get the location we're meeting at to them.
So you call him up, right?
Yeah.
Hey, call him up. He's like, "Aren't you done with me yet, or do you need more things?"
This is a give and take business, Win.
Well, I'd rather you start giving than taking.
Well, what do you need from me?
Not call me for favors. That's a start.
I always return them.
Yeah.
Each and every time.
What do you need?
Actually, he showed up returning a favor. He gave information before he asked for information. I just like to point that out. First time.
I'd like to get word to the fellows over at the Awaken there in Silas that they're about to be double crossed.
Oh, the Church of the Awakened?
Yep.
Those guys are a bunch of nut jobs.
I know. Wouldn't you sleep better at night knowing that they didn't have a whole pile of weapons?
So what do you want me to do?
Well, let them know that one of their deals is going to be a double cross, and I can get you the location where the double cross is going to take place. I'm pretty sure they'd be interested in that.
So who you sitting crosshairs with?
Our friends at the Dixie Mafia.
Levi?
Yep.
Okay.
And
the Outlaws.
And that just you're gonna complicate things.
Who else you talking to?
I got a lady turned over.
I call out as he's talking on the phone. His conscience.
Oh boy. He says, now listen. He says, okay, I'll contact Silas. Now he is nuttier than chimp crap, I tell you. But okay. I mean, he thinks he's like some sort of freaking messiah. Okay. I'll contact him, tell him that. Being double crossed.
Mm-hmm.
At Lulu's, huh?
No, I don't give them Lulu's. I give them the location that we're going to plant the. I'll assume we've established. I'll burn a scene point to have us establish the location.
Where have you guys established where you're going to do this at? Yeah.
I will off the beaten path.
Yeah, somewhere away from civilization if we can manage it.
Yeah.
The meet is happening at Lulu's, but it's not actually happening at Lulu's. That's where everyone's going to show up, and we're going to be
like a junkyard or an abandoned factory or something like that.
I think aren't we supposed to do this in an abandoned amusement park with a one-armed man? Isn't that how this is supposed to go down?
No. We should do it in a junkyard because then we can scene point for the dogs when we need them.
The hounds.
Yep, release the hounds.
I was thinking of a different show.
All right, so a junkyard. Okay.
Junkyard would be good. There's plenty of them around.
All right. So, all right, I'll do that. How soon do you need this done?
Sooner, like within the hour.
All right. No, I'll do that. Good luck.
And I give him I give him the time it's supposed to take place, allowing time to get from Lulu's to there. And
okay, all right. So I'll do that.
And I will burn a scene point to cover all that mess.
Well, you don't really need to burn a scene point for that because he's already your contact. So you're just kind of waiting for him to do that. You know what I mean? So no need to do that. Okay.
Sure. Okay, I was willing because I felt it felt
you burned a scene point. No, you used one of your talents last game to set up your contact with Lynn, so it's still in effect. Okay. So.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys get. I guess after you rig up the bomb and drop off the weapons, you're coming back to meet up with Haywire, who's just finishing up getting the forged ID made, and then the uniform has been delivered, and then Hermes is done setting up. Someone to contact the Awakened. Okay. So about then, I guess you guys are heading back to them, right?
We're heading to Miller. I'm gonna stick him on Miller because, with the recording, he now has enough to go and get Miller and have Miller become a cooperating witness.
Okay, so you're gonna dress up Hermes.
Mm-hmm. Dress up Hermes.
So roll your disguise.
Sure thing. I am educated, so I am popping that for the session.
Add my willpower.
Willpower.
No,
okay.
willpower.
Sure thing.
10.
10.
All right, so he looks like a officer. Probably have to put a little gel in his hair, slick it back so it looks a little shorter because, his hair's a little longer past regulation. But the way you can style it and put the hat on, he looks like he's regulation now. Okay.
Cool.
All right, so Hermes, I guess you're on now?
Yeah, I'm on now. I'm off to see my...
So you go up and walk up to his house?
I'm going to make sure there's nobody waiting there to do anything untoward.
I'm going to be, by the way, I'm showing up as his assistant. I'm showing up as his clerk, basically, so I'm going to back him up.
Okay, you're kind of a bit beatniky, because you got a little soul patch there and a shabby hair.
That's why I'm his clerk. I'm his, because... Okay. Well, sure, I won't bother showing up. That's fine. I don't need to. I'm good.
Might not sell it so well there, because you're dealing with another military guy.
Yeah, that's true.
He's going to wonder about that.
That's true.
All right, so...
I forgot what I look like.
There? That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you go up there, knock on the door, and he opens the door, looks at you, and has kind of this bewildered look like, "Can I help you?"
So I offer my hand in introduction. Say, what's typical Jag rank? Captain?
He's captain.
What's that? Yeah, Jag. What would a Jag be? What could I spell?
I know that Jags can be sergeants.
Go for major. Major would be
Yeah,
nice.
Major's probably more like it.
Okay, so then Major James Bell.
Can I help you? Is there a problem?
Well, yes, but I'm hoping we can work that out.
Well, come on in. And go inside his house. It's kind of sparse. Your typical kind of bachelor pad for a man of his age, military. And got a few beer cans sitting around. And offers you a chair and says, "You want a beer?"
Yeah, sure.
He goes and gets one. Comes back, hands it to you.
I said, no, typically on duty, not supposed to, but I think,
Well, Major,
I think you use this. I think you use this too.
what's this about?
Well, there's been a number of interesting bookkeeping errors at your facility. So,
Well, you guys have been having accountants there anyways, and things thought were looking okay.
well, new information has come to light. As such, we put a variety of observation into place around your associates, and this conversation has come to light. And I will claim the conversation between Levi and Betty.
He listens to it. His face goes white. He goes slack-jawed. He's like, he's here mutter, "That bitch." He's like, "All right, should I be getting a lawyer?"
Well, maybe. Well, yes, you should eventually get a lawyer, but I think you can definitely help your case by helping us. We'd like to take down and get as much information as we can on all the groups involved in this.
Maybe I should get my lawyer right now. He starts reaching for his phone.
You know that I can perform legal representation for you. That is what my job is.
I thought you... Okay, he says, so...
I'm
I'm
empowered
confused.
I'm empowered to work with you to avoid charges.
So you're here to protect me, not to prosecute me?
Yes. Well, I'm here. Protection comes with a little bit of risk to start. We would like you to maintain the meet at Lulu's. There, we will be taking over. We've already apprehended some of the folks who've been talking to you. We're going to take over that operation and instruct you to move the meet to a less public location. And there we will apprehend your partners. We'll kind of need to turn evidence against them, and we'll find some kind of plea arrangement. Perhaps you won't have to do any time at all if you cooperate.
Okay. He says, I need you to make a fast talk roll. Plus your charisma?
That gets me to a 12.
Okay, not a problem. All right. He says, where are we going to meet at then?
I don't know what skill I need to use, Mickey, but I only want to reveal the information if I think he's going to play along and not give the information to reveal another setup.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're trying to determine if he's lying to you or not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I need you to actually roll your fast talk again.
Okay. Oh, double eights.
Okay, then yeah. You know, he's you kind of get the feeling he's thinking maybe this might be his lifeline out.
Okay.
So, and especially after hearing that they were talking about killing him, you know, he's I don't think he cares, you know, who gets screwed here as long as he makes it out okay.
Then I will give him the location of the junkyard. Besides, in my head, I know that if he talks on any device, that Haywire will hear it. So
Right. All right. So you guys gonna set this up? What time do we do this?
well, meet at Lulu's as planned, and then from there we will keep the burner phone. We'll make the call in place of the biker gang. It will be me that calls you, and we'll direct you to the new location.
So I meet him at Lulu's.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll tell him the goods are there. You can hand him the phone if you wish. We'll tell him where the goods are at the junkyard. And if he wants to come and reclaim them, he can certainly come to do so.
Okay. All right, sure. All right, so how do I contact you?
I will give him the number of... Actually, I give him my cell number.
Okay. All right. He says, let me get on this then. Are you waiting for him to do that right now?
Yeah.
He pulls out a phone, he calls up and talks to Levi. And he says, hey, listen, he said, I'm going to come over there shortly and discuss what we need to. And you hear, well, Haywire would hear, well, that'd be good. He says, need those weapons. Can we bring them? He kind of covers it. He says, how am I bringing the weapons? I don't have them.
Well, they were supposed to be there at 7 o'clock. Tell them to the best of your understanding that is going to happen, and then we will redirect at that time.
All right. He says, yeah, they'll be there, says. Levi's like, okay, sure. Sounds good. See you then. Hangs up. He hangs up. He's like, okay, I guess I'll meet you there at 7 o'clock.
And I'm gonna call an audible because we have Levi's phone number, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay. You're done now. You've made the call. I don't want to put you in any more harm's way than I have to. Come with
So
me.
I'm not going? Where am I going?
I'm worried they're going to find you there and take a shot at you. We're going to use you as we picked you up on the way.
Okay.
Come with me.
He follows you. Still kind of bewildered.
And I'll take him back to the group because I have a feeling if he lies there, they're just going to put a bullet in him, and I don't want that to happen.
All right. So you bring him to the group. You see him bring Captain Miller to you guys. Captain Miller looks really confused, especially when he sees lockdown.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell?
How you doing?
Confused. What? He looks at you. What? Are you? What? What's going on?
I put an arm around his shoulders. Don't worry about it. It'll all be okay. Hey, Coop?
If I've got the truck rigged up, I'm probably going to want to get it in position at the junkyard and then find a good place to set up a sniper position.
Yeah.
So I can keep an eye on the truck and take care of anybody who gets close to it.
So do we lock him in the coop?
Yeah.
No.
No?
We're gonna need him for a bit.
Okay. Don't lock him.
Sorry for the audible team, but I had a feeling once we got the call and if he was there, they were just gonna put a bullet in his head. And
Yeah, probably.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't want to happen either.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
So if that's what's going to happen, that's where I'm going.
My friend here tells us we're the good guys. We're going to make the call. Actually, I guess we can make the call that we apprehended him and the meat has been changed. We'll give him the location.
Who's we, are you saying?
Maybe, you know what? The chicken coop can work. I can make the call that he's been apprehended.
Okay, I'll go put him there. Come on.
Okay, so you're going to take him over to Grace's.
Yeah.
That's another hour-long drive.
So is it? Shoot.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess he's sticking with us then.
I guess we're bringing him with us.
Okay. All right, so...
I'm going to talk to him on the way. I don't know if I need to roll or not, but if things go sideways, you're on our side now. We have that understanding?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like everyone wants to kill me, so sure.
I didn't want to kill you, see?
Well, yeah.
I said I. I was not making any reference to what lockdown was.
All right. So, okay. So, Ghost, you set the truck up at the junkyard, and you're waiting there? Hiding?
Yeah, I'm going to get good sniper position and just wait. I'll keep a tabs on what's going on with the headset.
Right. The three of you guys are taking Captain Miller to Lulu's?
No. I want to take him. We're going to take him to the junkyard too. I think we should all get in position at the junkyard, and then I'm going to make the call that we got him. And if you want to do this, here's where everything is.
Okay.
After they would have already met at the club with
we're gonna wait.
including if I need to burn this, but we've made a lot of sounds about the outlaws. But if you need me to burn this for the outlaws to show up, I will burn this for the outlaws to show up.
That's up to you.
I'll burn it. Okay. Outlaws will show up.
So word has reached outlaws probably, and
because I've been dark netting and all that stuff to make sure that they know that that this group is doing stuff that the outlaws would not be happy with.
All right.
I'm also going to make it in the darknet stuff that I'm doing, the rumors and such. I'm also going to make it sound like that the mafia has been working to frame the outlaws in case they're caught with red-handed, or in case anything happens. They've been framing the outlaws to take the fall.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
And finally, I want to hit up my well-stocked hideaway. I'm assuming I've got things that are called simulators. Have you watched Ronin? Do you know what a simulator is?
It's been a while since I've seen the movie Ronin.
Basically, it sounds like somebody's shooting an automatic weapon. Mm-hmm. It's just a bunch of blanks that are going off. It's hooked up to a detonator. Basically, it's like setting off a string of firecrackers.
Okay, you want to try to rig one up? You said.
I'd like to have a couple of them and scatter them around the junkyard somewhere to sow confusion.
Okay, I gotcha.
And then I'll have the buttons for those.
Sounds good.
Okay,
right, so
I'm done now.
You guys have arranged to go to the junkyard, set up the truck with a little boom boom to it. You've put some little party poppers out there, I guess you can say, to try and draw some distraction there. Mm-hmm. You've made sure that word has reached back to the outlaws that shenanigans are happening in their name. And especially
that they're getting cheated out. Yep, they're getting cheated out of it, and the mob's going to set them up for a fall.
And you guys told them, the Dixie mob that is, that they want their stuff. They need to come over here. That you've picked them up, right? Mm-hmm. So you're essentially waiting for. Oh, and also too, you had someone reach out to the Awakened and let them know that something might be going on, with their stuff. So yeah, you guys have a real convention you're building here. so at the junkyard, let's see. So let's draw this out here. If I can find a appropriate pen here. Sorry. So Kevin, obviously, or not Kevin, Ghost, you obviously are going to try and take a high point, I guess.
I'm going to take a place that gives me a good view of the rest of the yard, especially the truck. Mm-hmm. And hopefully has at least a couple of layers of protection on me in case I need to start shooting. Because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to displace quickly.
Well, it is a junkyard.
Yeah. Better yet, I think I'm just going to find a good place to wait and pick out a few other places I can run to if I need to, since I'm quick on my feet. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm just going to hunker down and stay out of sight.
Okay.
So, and how about the rest of you guys?
Hermes, you go first.
I think the same thing. I want going to be on site and out of sight somewhere. Because I'm assuming this is going to go sideways incredibly fast.
Mm.
I'm hoping we can get a shot at Silas, because I remember that agent report that says the world would be a better place without him in it.
I think it's highly unlikely Silas will be there.
I do too.
Probably
but-
send one.
I think I'll hang out with Hermes.
I'm going to be out of sight, but I would have jury rigged the magnetized crane with a remote control system before I hid, so that way I don't need to be manning the cab of the magnetized crane. Therefore, I can utilize that to pick up cars that come in if needed. So, yep.
What's your mechanic skill?
I have jury rig.
Okay, roll
I
that.
literally have jury rig and I have electronics.
Okay, roll both of them, actually.
Sure.
And add your intelligence.
Sure. The electronics is a 10, and the jury rig is a 11.
Okay. All right, you can rig up something where you can try and, maneuver it around a little bit there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so basically you're looking at something like this here, okay? Where you have, obviously the outer fence here. There's, mount garbage all around here. Of course, you have your gate here where you drive through. There's, a little check-in point where they have the people checking you in. More pile of garbage here, more pile of garbage here. Big old crane there. You have here, looks like, I guess you can say, the office type thing. And then over here you have that truck that Ghost has parked. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, and there would be one other car here too. Because there is someone in attendance here. There's a night shift. And that's his car right next to that building there, that little blip there. See?
That's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to deal with it when I get there.
Okay. Well, how you going to deal with it?
Well, we're going to see what his general disposition is first. If he seems like a personable guy, I can just give him the down low, and hopefully he'll take the hint and bail out of here.
So you knock on the door, on the trailer?
Yep.
Opens it up, and you see this guy wearing, looks like a kind of one-piece coverall type thing, and has a big old thing. Here's his Mac, and his hair is all long, pulled back, got a mountain man beard. He's got a sandwich in hand. What?
Well, we got a situation here. We need to borrow the junkyard for a little while.
This ain't some place you rent like Chuck E. Cheese. What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
know. But some bad people are going to be coming here, and you probably don't want to be here when the bad people get here.
Bad people? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Outlaws, the Dixie Mob, and quite possibly the Awakened.
Well, why do I come here?
Because
Junkyard.
they're going to want... I'm going to point over the truck. You see that truck over there?
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
Yeah, I drove it here. They want the stuff that's in that truck. And
Well,
they're probably
take it away
not...
from here.
Anyway, I need you to go ahead and go, dude. Seriously. It isn't worth staying here for what's about to happen.
Well, I need to call the police and let them know then.
No. You just go on ahead and go. We'll let the police know. We tip off the police too early, things are going to get crazy. I ain't got time to... Kinda. I ain't got time to explain everything, dude. I just want you to get out of here so you won't get hurt.
Do you have persuasion?
No, I don't have persuasion. I do have streetwise. That might
Am
help.
I there?
That won't help you on this.
Okay,
Am I
then I'm gonna go ahead and burn a scene point to try to convince him.
You don't have to do that. Am I there?
Ghost, did you...
I thought you were with. I thought you were with Hermes. Yeah.
All right, never mind. I can't help you then.
All right,
Yeah.
so...
I'll go ahead and burn a scene point to get him to go if I can.
Well, that's... Okay, burning a scene point isn't kind of
That
like
won't work, huh?
overall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like,
Okay.
if you want to say, here's a part of a story that I can interject in here that might make something plausible.
Mhm.
So unless you got some... you can work with that is.
I've also got resource points. That's to get equipment from the
Yeah, that's good.
No?
From the factory,
Okay.
yeah, that won't help you either on that. He's like, well,
Bribe him, maybe?
If I have money, do I have money?
well, you guys did have a certain amount of money, remember, for whatever it was,
Okay.
right? Like it was like $4,000.
Did we split that?
I don't know. You guys tell me. What did you guys
Nobody
have?
saying anything?
I'm assuming we each took some walking around money, whatever that looks like.
Okay,
How
so
much would that be?
$1,000 a piece. So if I still have the money, I'll just simply say, "Look, man, I ain't got a lot of time to explain. Here's $1,000. Can you get scarce
Oh,
for a
hell
night?"
yeah. Take
There
that.
you go.
See? Bribing works.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Call the cops about 90 minutes from now and tell them some kind of crazy stuff is going down here and you had to split. Okay?
Sure.
You just saw a bunch of people that made you uncomfortable and you decided to split rather than hang around and get in the middle of the trouble.
Okay. Yeah. No
90
problem.
minutes, not sooner. 90 minutes.
Hey, I'm back here again next week, same time, if you need it for other kind of things, okay?
I'll keep you in mind. Thanks, bud.
Sure. He's like, hot damn, $1,000. Woo! Strip club, here I come.
Oh no!
Lose,
No,
here I
not the
come.
strip club. Not the strip club, please.
Lose, here I come.
No, I'm just going to let him go. Just
Well played on that one, Mickey. Well played.
ouch.
I think the GM just heard the scene point.
So he takes off, gets in his truck, and like, woo!
Well, while we're on the subject of scene points, before we get into the action,
Yeah.
I would like to burn. I don't know if this is possible. I would like to burn one to have thought in advance that since we're going into trouble, that we could all. And I don't know if Grace had any, but if we could all have some form of flak jacket on.
Actually, she does have those, so you don't have to spend points for that, okay? So,
And I had one left over from my sniping, so yeah.
okay. All right, so they offer some protection there, okay?
I don't know what that is. You can let us know when I get hit by invariably get hit by a bullet in the firefight.
Anticipating some trouble there. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Pretty sure I remember what it is, but I want to make sure. Where's it? Apologies, I'm still looking this up here for some reason. Can't find it.
No worries.
Yeah, here we are. Okay, it offers in the chest area 6 points of protection.
Okay.
So, all right. So, you guys arrived there, and where? Okay, so actually, Ghost, where are you gonna take position up on this? Here, hold on before I do that, so we know where's where. Okay. So obviously, see the north sign there. Okay. So Ghost, where are you gonna be at?
I'm going to take up position along the edge, somewhere between the where the truck is parked and where the crane is right now.
Okay, so the north part up there. Okay.
Yeah, that'll give me a fairly good view of the entrance and everything else.
All right, and then you guys arrive there, and what are you guys doing?
Like I said, I take cover and I'm test my little jury rig to make sure that it's going to work, that I can pick up cars with it. And then I'm just going to sit and wait.
Sit and wait where?
Sit and wait in. Where would the crane? Where's the crane? Right there. I don't want to be in the cab of the crane, but I will use the. I'll be hiding near the crane.
So like over here in the junk somewhere?
Yep.
Okay.
I will, in fact, in the junkyard, there's inevitably an old broken fridge emptied out and such like that. So I'll be hiding inside the empty fridge with the doors just barely open.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, and Lockdown and Hermes. Hermes, this has got to be just a nightmare for you.
It is. It is. But
That's why I'm hanging out with him.
sacrifices must be made. Wherever I will follow Lockdown's lead. He's the one that's good at fighting. So wherever he thinks a good place to take cover and hide is, I'm with him.
Lockdown, what about you?
Let's see. The truck's there. So I think the big pile of garbage in front of the truck.
The one in the middle here?
Yeah, I'm going to get behind that where I have a good vantage point.
On it or like on the ground around it?
On it, up on top.
Okay, gotcha. And
I'll be joining him.
okay, so Lockdown and Hermes.
And while we have time, I'll be attempting to move whatever garbage is there around to build some kind of cover
Yeah,
for us.
you guys can make little arrangements so you can try and get better cover.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
All right. So
It's useless. I have the high ground.
nighttime's arriving and the lights click on and flood up some, so and well, let's see. Okay, so you see a couple cars pull up,
Okay.
and let's see. Okay, so you have two cars that pull up over here where the truck used to be. Two cars pull up right over there. And they look like you're kind of Coupe de Ville type cars. And they get out, and it's got Dixie Mobsters written all over them. And you see Levi, you're guessing it's Levi, come out. Got a big old fat stogie in his mouth, looking kind of pissed off. And he starts pointing to guys to, take positions, okay? So the D's that I'm going to put on here is going to be the guys who are taking position, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
D.
This is going to be so awesome.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we can see this. You see the D's there?
Yeah.
And then with O's, okay? And one of them goes over towards that truck, and he points over like, hey, boss. He's like, well, open it up. They open it up.
Dear. They're going to try to open it up?
Yeah.
No, they're not. I'm going to set off one of the simulators first.
Okay. Well, you do that, and they'll whip around and start firing over there, okay? Blam, blam,
That's good.
blam, blam, blam. And about then, you guys see a bunch of motorcycles come rolling in. And those will be the X's, okay?
X's and
Okay.
O's.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I kind of overheard you guys talking about missing sports. If you guys actually like football, there's actually a really good board game that actually simulates actual football strategy. Check out First and Goal.
Okay.
It's actually really good, but it makes it better if you. The basic game's good, but it's even better, and you can actually do kind of competition type stuff if you buy the extra dice for different teams. They're all fictitious teams, but you can pick them based off of who's better rushing or passing or defense. But check it out; it's actually really worth it, and it's actually pretty affordable. It's like $20 or something like that. It's pretty cheap, in the 20s, and really good. So,
Cool.
all right. Let's see. Okay. Over here. And, okay. That's them, the X's. Okay.
Okay.
So they come pulling up, and they, so they pull up. They got their, guns like this, and Dixie Mob's got their guns trained out as well, and looking pretty edgy. So, what you guys gonna do? Sit and wait?
Well, if they're not going to start shooting each other just yet.
Well, actually, I need you guys to roll your stealths. Or your
Sure.
stealth. See how well you're
boy.
hidden.
Good thing. Oh!
Not well.
I I rolled a 5 as my high. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my dice.
Okay, so you have a total of 5 then, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And-
Plus intelligence?
No, plus reflexes.
Oh, in that case, 13.
Yeah, that's your thing. You're an infiltrator.
I'm at a 10.
And 10. And how about you there, Lockdown? Okay, gotcha. All right, so Haywire. You think you're probably hidden?
I think I'm probably hidden. Problem is that I'm hyper. I drink a lot of energy drinks. I eat a lot of energy bars, and I've got a fun little remote right now. So I think I'm playing with the remote a little much, and so the crane's moving.
Yeah, and you're probably trying to lift up a little bit so you can see a little better. You know.
Yep.
And when you do that, some junk shifts.
Okay.
And
that's
slides
fine.
and draws attention to you, and they're like looks up over there, and they see that. And that's when all hell breaks loose. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys make a initiative roll. Okay.
Sure thing.
Okay.
You roll a d8. Add your reflexes. Okay.
I'm a 7.
Okay.
Okay, on my character sheet, it says a D8 plus 6.
So
And my reflexes are 4, so I must have a bonus here somewhere.
Under your talents, probably. You said you're a fast runner, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fast runner, so. Oh, okay.
Could also
So
be
that's
your
probably what it is.
But it also could be you have some sort of a combat training for your brawling, for combat techniques.
Yeah, boxing, but that's not it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just roll.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, 11.
Okay. Okay, so who got what?
13.
I got
You mean higher than a 13? So who had 13? Lockdown, okay. Okay, 12. 11. 10. Oh, 11.
11.
Okay, Ghost. Okay, 10. And what did you get for your initiative?
A 10.
10.
he's got a 10. And I'm a 7.
7. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Lockdown, you go. Obviously, it looks like some chaos is about to ensue here. So aim up over towards where Haywire is at. And
So they're aiming towards Haywire.
yeah, like especially this one here.
Okay, so I've got a pretty clear shot at everybody because I'm up high.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to shoot at the one that's aiming at Haywire then.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
All right.
so roll to hit. You need
All right.
to get an 8 or better.
Okay. Okay, let's try a 9.
That'll hit.
All right. You want me to roll percentage, see where I hit?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
always a thing.
Yeah, unless you declare otherwise.
64.
Oh, that's actually not a torso for once. All right, that's going to be the left arm.
All right. And 2d10 for damage. 12.
And Haywire, or no, Lockdown, you were trying to fire on the guy there, and you hit him in the left arm, right?
Right, right.
What kind of damage you do?
12 damage.
12 damage, okay. 12 damage is done. His arm is severely hurt. And oh yeah, it seems like his arm's useless right now. Okay, that was his left arm. Ghost, you go.
Okay, so is the guy that was shooting at Haywire, is he out of action or is he just
He is
winged?
injured, but he's winged.
Okay, is he still trying to shoot Livewire?
Well, no, now he's looking over at Lockdown. Looks like he's going to try and lay his aim over towards him.
Is anyone else trying to lay fire down on Livewire right now?
Well, right now, everyone's kind of assessing, trying to figure out what's going on. They see Haywire, they see Lockdown, they have these other guys in front of them, so it's more like when it comes time for them, I'm going to roll randomly to see which one they fire at.
Okay, so Basically, what's going to happen here is I'm going to trigger the other simulator. I had 2 of them set up, so I'm going to trigger the other one, which is hopefully over on the other side, somewhere away from her.
All right.
Somewhere away from Livewire.
Yeah, so their attention is drawn over there as well, too. So they're looking all different ways. So it's more like they're, which, you know.
Eventually, somebody's going to lose it and start shooting at somebody else.
Oh, that's about to happen. Their turn's going to come up, and I'm going to be rolling for everybody.
So I'm just going to hang loose, and after I've triggered my thing, and I'm just going to keep the rifle at the ready.
Hermes, what about you?
I am also going to do the same thing. I'm not going to let them know that I'm there yet. I'm going to see what happens with them.
Hidden?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, there you go. And the chaos will ensue. So, Dixie Gang member number 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities. So let's roll this. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3. Okay, that guy's firing at a biker. Let's see. And he will hit biker. He will hit biker in the holy crap, the head. Okay. So 9 points, which is times 2, is 18. Biker is dead.
Uh-oh.
Goes back and drops, okay? Okay, Dixie mob member, well, actually, I'm going to go down. Biker member, number 2. See who he's going to fire at. He's going to fire at the party popper you had over there, okay? Okay, and let's see. Actually, I need all you guys to make awareness or observation rolls.
Observation roll. Okay.
And you're going to add your willpower.
I get a D8 for that. My dice have turned against me.
Welcome to my world.
I'm a 6.
Anyone get higher than a 9? Nobody? Okay. All right. Let's see.
I think he might be frozen.
What? Am I frozen again?
Nope, he's not frozen.
You're back.
Oh,
Okay.
He's not frozen.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
10. I got a 10.
10. Okay. You see people who have snuck in already, okay? I'm going to put A's where they're at, okay?
Oh, dear. Church is in session.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the part in the movie where the Eagles join the battle, too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. This is going to be fun, guys. It's going to be ride or die tonight, guys. Ride or die.
No.
Oh, that is A's? That's some Awakened members. Yeah. And Awakened member number 1. Who's he firing at? Let's see. Oh, that's going to be Haywire. Okay, shot coming your way.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hope it misses.
All right, what's your DN?
My DN is 8. I'd also like to point out that I'm currently in a fridge, barely peeking out.
Right, I'm taking that consideration.
Cool.
So
I'm a DN 8.
Shot fires and hits like nearby you, but hits the metal. Bing!
Okay.
All right, and Dixie Mob number 2. Okay, let's see who he's firing at. He's firing at you. Okay. So Haywire. What's your DN? You said
8.
Ooh, he just misses you. All right.
Stop shooting at me.
Biker number 3.
Last draw.
Okay. Okay, your party popper, he fires off over it. Apparently the bikers are falling for your party popper. Awaken number, okay. Party popper. Biker, Dixie member, he's going to fire at Haywire. Okay. That one's going to hit. You are hit in the torso. Okay.
On me?
Yes.
Okay.
To the side of the fridge.
Through the side of the fridge.
Yeah, well, basically it's like your shoulder area. You know what I mean?
Okay, yep, that's fine.
All right, so you're hit with 8 points, but your vest is going to protect 6 points. So you only take 2.
Okay, I take 2.
So it's a graze. Yeah, it's a graze. All right, that was him. Roll these guys here. I'm just going to... What is here? Okay, so lockdown. 2 more shots are coming your way. What's your DN?
10.
10. Ooh, they're gonna have a hard time hitting you.
I'm also elevated.
Right, you're elevated and you got cover. Yeah, so they're missing. It's hitting the stuff all around you. And the awakened members. Let me just roll for them. Hold on. Whoops. All right. Haywire and Hermes. Oh, Hermes. So I'm lockdown. My bad. All right. Haywire misses you barely, and lockdown misses you. All right, that's it for them. They just firing everywhere. Okay. That was their go. Haywire, your go now.
Okay, I am going to pick up one of their cars with my crane, the magnetic crane, and I'm going to swing it at the group, like the biggest group of them.
Okay, so you're probably got a better chance of hitting the motorbikes because they're closer to you.
Sure.
If you had to get the cars, you'd have to
You know what?
roll.
Actually, hold on. How many more explosives do I know is on our truck?
There's just one shot on the truck. When I trigger that, the whole thing goes.
Kaboom! Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
I won't
fired off
swing.
the
So
poppers.
I won't pick up the truck. I'll pick up one of their cars and I'll swing at the bikers. So
you grab a motorcycle and swing at them with their own bike?
I'm going to pick up one of the cars that drove in and swing at a group of them.
You're gonna have to roll the thing closer to them. Okay. So this action is gonna take you rolling it closer to them. Okay.
How much of an action would it be?
It's gonna be your full action. Cause see, you're over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cars are way over here.
Okay, can I move it? Move the crane a bit after I do it, so that we're moving, so that I cut half the distance, but I still get the action of using the bikes.
Okay, so you want to pick up the bike and move, right?
Yep. Pick up the bike, swing it, and move. Yep. Or I can wait on the swing if needed. But.
All right. So what am I gonna roll for that? I guess computer use. Okay.
Okay.
So roll your computer use first.
Sure thing.
You make a few rolls here, okay? So you pick up the thing up first. Roll that.
Thing. Gee, look, computer use is I get so many dice. Plus 10, plus 4 is 14.
You won't be adding your intelligence though. You'll be adding your reflex because it's mostly you're playing a video game.
Sure, 13.
Okay? 13, okay, no problem.
With 3 dice, it's pretty good chance of getting a 10.
Oh yeah. So you've done a lot of video games. So you pick up the motorbike. Now you gotta roll it. So roll that. Try and make sure you get it rolling the right way you want to.
So that one's a little bit lower. That's 11.
Okay, you subtracted 3 from it.
Subtract 3. So 11 minus 3 is 8. Yeah.
Okay. Actually 9.
No, 8.
You're right. 8. You're right. Yeah, 8. So yeah, no problem. It's kind of bumpy and not exactly a smooth road here because it's a junkyard. And what are you gonna do with the third action? You said you're gonna swing it.
Yep, swing it. Swing it at someone so that way next turn I can move and pick up the next the car. So
where are you swinging it?
Swing it at where there's a dense population of bad guys.
Well, here.
And drop the biker.
Actually, let me roll. Show you where you're at now. Okay, so you roll up to here. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. See, there's an arrow right in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a cluster of bikers right there.
Sure. Drop. So swing it through and drop the bike.
Okay, on one of them.
I'd like to try and hit as many as I can.
Okay, so that's going to be a little trickier.
Attack is my intent.
Roll your computer use.
Okay.
Add your reflexes.
Okay. Oh, there's another 10, so that's a 13.
Okay, roll one more time.
And there's another 13.
Jeez. Okay. All right. So you managed to clip 2 of them. Okay.
Okay.
So
and drop the bike.
Well, yeah, you obviously hit him with that. Mm-hmm. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll. It's a bike, so it's pretty freaking heavy. Roll 2d10.
Sure, 2d10.
Plus 2.
Okay, so the high one was a 10 on that. It was a 10 and a 5. So am I taking one of them or both?
You're gonna add both together. Yeah.
Okay, so 17 damage.
That's with the +2.
Yep, that's with the +2.
17. Okay, roll percentile. See where you hit him.
Sure thing. 3. 003.
Okay, so basically, you're swinging it. You swing it and hurl it, cut it loose, and it clips one guy, hits him right in the brain. Okay, and it shears it off. He's dead. The next guy, roll percentile. See where you hit him.
Okay.
Like I said, you can't script shit. This
17.
guy. 17. You rolled for the next one. Okay, this one, the tire and like the kickstand part, the kick part, comes by and hits him right in the throat. So roll 2d10 +2.
Okay.
Wow.
That's 15 damage.
Yeah, you just cut his head off with it. Okay.
Okay.
So those two are gone.
Okay.
All right. So that was Haywar's go. Lockdown, your go.
Wow, okay. I'm just going to shoot.
You're thinking, damn, this kid's a gangster.
Just thinking, man, I'm glad he's on my side.
That's all that time spent playing Grand Theft Auto. That's what it gets you right there.
GTA.
That's right. Okay, for pistols, and that's plus reflexes, right?
Yes.
All right, then that would be a 9.
Okay. Who are you firing at?
A fresh one.
A fresh one. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me black out the ones who are dead now. Okay, hold on.
Who's closest to my little hill?
Well, the closest is the one biker who just saw his buddies get decapitated and brained. Okay, that would be this one right here.
All right, then it'd be good to shoot at him.
Him.
We have a heck of a cover story after this, guys.
Oh yeah. All right, so
we're walk away clean.
I rolled a 9 to hit.
That's right. Okay, so you hit him. Roll percentile. See where you hit him.
All right. 06.
Holy crap! What's with you guys in the head? Okay, that's a headshot. So he's probably looking up, sees you like, oh, gets hit.
All right, so that's 10 damage.
Oh, geez. Yeah, total scanner's head drops because you ×2 whatever gets through, and he had no armor in the head. All right, so Ghost, here you go.
Okay, I would like to make an observation check to see if I can figure out where some of the Ascended are, or at least one of them seems to be, if I can get a line of sight on one of them.
All right, roll your observation.
Okay. Okay, plus intelligence?
Willpower.
Okay, 9.
Okay, so you obviously have the ones who have the A's on there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what you notice is, I'm going to circle him, okay?
Okay.
Actually, it's 2 of them, my bad. The ones who are circled?
Okay.
Yeah. They brought some party poppers as well. They got RPGs. And we're not talking about role-playing games.
Okay. Then, let's see.
And they seem like they're aiming at the group down there, but they're not aiming at the truck. Okay?
Okay, that's the good news, but the bad news is they've still got RPGs, and that's going to cause problems. So,
yeah.
I believe I have line of sight on the one to the south. I don't think I've got line of sight to the one to the
yeah, the one south you have a good shot of. West is going to be a lot trickier.
Okay, then I'm going to take my shot at the one to the south, but I'm not going to take it just yet. I've noticed on the sheet here that I can get a bonus of +1 for, well, -1 TN for taking a
aim action.
For taking an aim action, yeah. So I'm going to take an aim action on him.
Okay, gotcha. So you're aiming. All right, so Hermes, here you go.
Do I see Levi anywhere?
You don't see him anywhere.
Okay, because I couldn't remember if you said he arrived or not.
Make an observation roll.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's willpower or intelligence?
Willpower.
Then I got to a 10.
Okay. You don't see him there, okay? But, see, you are kind of looking around, but you do see something across the street. There's a car that, well, matches up with other cars that they rolled in on, the Dixie Mob. It's parked across there. It's kind of some tinted windows, and you think you see it cracked a little bit.
Okay.
Okay? So.
All right, so that could be the boss waiting for whichever.
Yeah, he ain't going to roll in the thick of it. He might be, like, watching from afar. Who knows? You know?
Go get him.
Well, I'm not going to expose myself to gunfire. I'm going to be pretty obvious running across the junkyard.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Well, I want to, like, yeah, a lot of shots are coming my friend's way, though, so I think it's time to maybe take somebody out. Those bikers are in trouble. How much of the Dixie Mob is left?
Looks like there's 2 guys left. No, 3.
Okay. Actually, from where I'm standing, what's my best target?
From where you're standing?
Yeah.
Well, you got that biker right down below there near your pile.
Okay, sounds good.
Right over here, see?
All right.
Okay. So,
actually, when you move, are you a harder target?
Not unless you're like moving fast, you know.
Okay, no, then I'll stay hunkered down under whatever cover I have, and
yeah, you're better off actually keeping cover. Yeah, and you have the uphill advantage.
Cool, that's a 10.
Okay, not a problem. Roll percentile, see where you hit him.
Okay. The exact opposite. That is a 92 from our lower rolls.
Ooh.
92. That'd be the right leg.
Okay. And you can have 13 points of damage in the right leg.
How much?
13.
Okay. He is hurt. I gotta roll, see if he's still able to stand. He can still stand, but he yells out in pain. Good blood coming from there. They go now. Okay, so Dixie Mob. Let's see what they're gonna do. Okay, Hermes, Haywire, and Lockdown. Okay. Yeah, they're firing you guys there, okay? So, okay, Hermes. What's your DN?
9.
9
plus whatever I get from hiding.
Right, I consider that there. All right, You know, I'm gonna be a dick and just spend a scene point for them.
Cool.
And you get +5, so he'll clip you.
Okay.
And oh crap, 14 head. Okay, apparently it's going around.
I'm ready.
All right. It's gonna be 6 points, but if you don't have any kind of damage resistance, it's gonna be 12 points to the head.
Okay, so bruised, so I've exceeded bruised and injured. Does that do anything?
Yeah. Okay, so what status are you in right now?
I was at none. Then I have 8 at each level.
Bruised
so 8,
and injured.
Yeah, so I'm 4 points into injured.
Okay, so you need to make a health roll. So you're gonna roll a d10.
Okay.
Add your health, and you want to roll good.
All right, let's see if I do that. I rolled a 9, and my health is so I got a 12.
Just enough to stay conscious. You gotta get 12 or higher. So basically, it kind of almost rung your bell. You're like, ugh. It grazes you, you know. Whoo. That was first shot, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So next one's Lockdown. Gonna miss you, and Haywire. Gonna miss you. All right, that was them. Now the two bikers. The one down below got shot in the leg. He's gonna fire at you, Hermes. Oh shit! Apparently his gun jammed. I rolled 2 1s.
Okay.
The other buddy there, he's gonna fire at you actually again. Okay, because I guess you're close by. That's a crap roll. He's gonna miss you.
Okay.
And the Awakened. Okay. The Awakened are being a little different. They both fire their RPGs. Okay. Oh yeah. So.
RPGs.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. This just went south.
Yep.
Excellent.
Hey.
Way south.
So let me roll to see how well they fire. Good. Good. Okay, so they hit those two little areas. I have the little explosion marks there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they hit those. So.
Hey, why don't we have any of those?
We did use our resource points for it. We should have.
Oh man.
Yeah. So basically, these two bikers here, boom, blow up. The Coupe de Villes with the two Dixie Mob members are there, blow up. Okay, it started to look like a Jerry Bruckheimer film right now. Okay, so the rental truck is still intact. Okay, and the guy nearby it is still intact. He's like, "Whoa, what the heck?" Meanwhile, these two Awakened members started advancing, running, and looks like they got some assault rifles in their hand. Okay, and this one up here looks like he's on point with a sniper rifle, looking around. Okay, so Ghost, roll your self. See how well he can spot. Oops. You need to beat a 9.
I got to beat a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, with my observation?
No, your stealth.
Oh, okay, my stealth.
Yeah. Oh.
Got it. He picks up 3 10-sided dice.
You have a good chance. You are a ninja.
Well, there's a 10. And willpower?
First, no, reflex.
Reflex, okay, 14.
Oh, yeah, no problem. He doesn't see you, okay? But he's kind of looking around with his sniper rifle, okay? Scouting things out.
If I see him doing that, I'm probably going to make him my target instead.
Although, let me see. Actually, Haywire, roll your stealth.
Sure.
Let's see if he sees something.
That's a 10.
Okay. He seems to stop and lock in towards you and fires.
Okay.
And he's going to hit, but he's not hitting you. He's hitting your controller you're using.
Okay.
Is that on your tablet, I guess, or something, or what?
Yep.
Okay. He fires and hits that. And it shatters. Okay. All right. That was his go. Those guys are advancing. That's it for them. New turn for Haywire. Your go.
I'm actually going to jump in the cab now then.
Cab.
And pilot it manually.
Okay, so you're going to jump out from where you're at and run down towards where the thing is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got to get there. How fast do you move?
8.
8. Okay, so you can get halfway there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you're between where you were and halfway to the
wait,
point where
hold on. So he like shot it through because I'm keeping it I'm in that fridge, remember?
Yeah, you're in the fridge. You're like this. You have to see a little bit. You're like this. And he spotted that and he shot and he hit your tablet is what he did.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just I was expecting to keep my tablet well in cover, so in that.
Well, yeah, but you know how when you're playing sometimes or doing things, you have to kind of look up.
No problem. I'm just going to run to
hold your hands up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to run to it manually.
Okay, so
actually,
you're running to it.
Hold on. I've got a resource point, and so I'm going to spend the resource point to say that I had a backup on that.
That wouldn't be a resource point. That would be a scene point.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so
I'll spend my scene point.
All right, your scene point. Sorry.
Sure, I'll spend the scene point. That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, you can say that you probably backed it up something else. So basically, you have to draw it out and just switch gears. So
switch
the device
gears.
is still in play. You just have to switch your operating system.
Yep. I just need to switch to. My my phone or my laptop. Sure.
Okay. All right. So, and what are you doing? Are you still trying to advance the?
Yeah. This time I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to advance it far enough to get the one of the cars, and I'll pick up the car. And I'm also going to at this point make sure that I keep the laptop more covered in the inside my little nook. And yeah, I'm going to advance the crane. I'm going to pick up a car and I'm going to swing it through a bunch of guys.
Okay. Here, before you roll anything, hold on. The cars, not the truck, are over here. And they're on fire right now because of the explosion.
I know.
The RPG.
They're going to be fun to grab.
Okay, just making sure that's what you're doing, okay? So you're grabbing burning wreckage. Okay.
I'm grabbing burning cars now.
Okay, roll your computer use again.
Okie dokie. So that 6 is my high, so that is 9.
9. Okay, so you grab it, ain't pretty, and because you switched out, rolled the thing up, picked this up.
And I think I'm done right now, unless I want to take penalties.
Yeah,
so,
you're going to be mass penalty. You might wind up losing a tasty little weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to hold. So.
Okay. All right. So lockdown. Your go.
All right. So the cultist with the rifle. Can I see him?
The sniper rifle. Yeah. That would be this guy right here.
All right. Well, I just saw him shoot at Haywire, so I'm going to shoot at him.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So now he's got a little cover as well too. Okay. So you need to get 11 or better to hit him.
Okay. So. Okay. Right at 11, actually.
Okay. Bam. Okay. Roll damage or roll percentile so we hit him.
33.
Torso. Okay, roll damage.
14.
14. Okay. He seems like he's about 1/3 hurt. Okay, so you hit him. Ghost, your go.
Okay, well, if I saw the one dude sniping at live at Haywire, then I'm going to change targets and shoot that guy.
So you hit the sniper as well, huh? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Roll to hit him.
Okay. Okay, well, that's a 7 plus reflexes would be 11.
All right, just what you needed. 11 or better.
Okay. And where do we hit him?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's an improbable hit. I hit him in the right arm. That's not so improbable.
Oh, okay.
That's an 80. I hit him in the right arm.
Okay. All right. Right arm.
And then 2d10 plus 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16.
Okay, you hit him and he goes limp. Okay, Hermes, your go.
All right. So, do the RPG boys look like they're pulling out more RPGs?
Oh, they're reloading, yeah.
All right, let's go for one of them.
Okay. Which one are you going for?
Where am I? I'll go
They're
for
the
one
ones circled.
I will go for the one right across from me, the one closest. As soon as these are shot.
This guy
To
here?
the south, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so roll to hit him. He has a small amount of cover, but so you only need to get a 9 or better.
I'm at a 10.
10? Okay, roll percentile, so we hit him.
Hang on. I moved my percentile dice. Too many dice. 57.
57. That's a heart. Holy shit. Heart.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, for 11 points.
Woo. Shot through the heart.
But they are wearing actually vests. These guys came a little more. They're wearing like paramilitary type stuff. I mean, they're obviously militia guys. So how much you did? You said
You did 11.
5. I'll get through. 10. Still gonna make a health roll. Okay. Okay. Let's see. He fails a health roll and drops.
And you're to blame, Kevin. You're to blame.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
They'll make sure to put that in the report. All right, that was Hermes go. They go. The
The best part of that is Hermes probably does give love a bad name.
Yes, he does.
Shot through the heart.
All right. The Dixie Mob member who's nearby the crane, he's going to try and jump on the crane and get inside the cab. And it's hard to tell what's going on there for you there, Haywire. All you see is that he gets up on there and gets inside the crane. You're not sure if he's trying to take cover or what. So he's inside there. The other guy on top of the ridge there, wow. Things are going south bad fast. Okay. He is... What's he going to do? Oh, it's probably this guy over here. Oops. All right.
I built myself a fun AoE weapon, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, lockdown, you're getting a shot at. And he's going to hit.
Okay, cue balls are awful.
Lockdown, you were hit for 9 points in the left hand. Did you hear me?
Yeah. He heard you.
All right. So the other guy, he is going to take a shot at those guys there.
Wait, who got shot in the left hand?
Lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay.
I am right at the tail end of bruised.
Ghost is
Okay.
preventing us from being able to focus on your game, Mickey, with horrible pictures of stuff.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
sorry. I was looking at that.
Next
Thinking,
shots are coming towards Ghost. All right. These guys will advance some more. Okay, so what you have here. The guy's dead. That's right. Him? Yeah. Okay. So these guys here, they're still advancing up here, okay?
Okay.
This guy here has his RPG loaded. He's firing at the crane.
I'm getting the impression the GM doesn't like how powerful that crane is.
No, it's not bad. To me, it makes kind of sense. I mean, you see this thing.
No, I totally get it.
And also, too, you have that truck there, which they're expecting things are inside there. So they're hoping that the goods don't get messed with. So, and also, too, it doesn't hurt that a Dixie Mob member climbed up inside there.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, 2-for-1 special. That's my rational thinking on that one there. So, all right.
Cool.
So he's going to try and fire. He hits. Roll damage.
No, my motto is always play the bad guys as smart as they are.
Well, the Awaken's a little more, they do this paramilitary training all the time, whereas these mobsters are more like kind of almost one-on-one. They're not used to like small skirmish tactics. These guys here, they're probably just running through like, just a stiffy, whoo, yeah. Well, he hit the cab, it blows up, and you're pretty sure you hear a guy screaming in pain there as flames come from there, and you lose your feed on your thing. So, all right, so that's guy's dead. Okay, he's out. Okay, so that's it for them. Haywire, your go.
Okay. Um, hmm. I'm gonna take out my gun at that point. Ooh, actually, hold on. Do they have any communications gear, or are they communicating with each other in with anything?
Good point. Make an observation roll.
9.
Yeah, you can see they're wearing those little throat things like you see like the police use. They have their own channels like that, so it's a matter of finding the right channel to try and get in on.
Sure,
So,
I'm going to try and get
that?
in on those channels. I'm going to attempt to get in on those channels, and then I'm going to make it basically do the feedback squawk of the reeling sound. You know what I'm talking about? That screech all across all their
where you want
comms.
to pull your headphones off type thing, huh?
Yeah.
I got it. All right. Make actually
all across their channel.
Okay. Well, don't roll anything yet.
Okay.
Don't make a computer use roll because something like that's pretty easy. The hard part is finding it fast. Okay.
Okay.
So
I have police sciences.
Well, actually, that'll help, but actually, it's more about observation, how quickly you can catch on to things.
Sure.
What's your observation?
My observation is a D8.
Okay, so roll that and add your willpower. Okay.
4 plus will, so 7.
7. Okay. You need a 9 to find it.
Okay.
So either you just saying that you're still looking for it, or
that's fine.
See if you have any left. That is.
I'll wait. I'll keep looking for it because my plan is once I find it, I'm going to basically plan my my use of it, kind of like a maestro.
Okay.
So.
Well, also too, you can probably hear what they're saying to each other too.
Yep, that's also important.
All right, good idea. Matter of fact, I like that idea so much. Give yourself a scene point.
Thank you. I'll take it.
All right. That was your go. Lockdown, your go.
I'm going to shoot at one of the RPG guys.
Well, there's only one guy left. That's one who's reloading right now. Okay?
Well, I'm definitely going to shoot him because he needs to be done away with.
Oh yeah, he's got some serious boom booms.
Yes, we don't need that. All right.
All right, so we're gonna fire at him. Yep.
All right. Does an 11 hit him?
11 will hit him. Yes.
Awesome. All right. And 85.
That's gonna be some leg or something like that. Let's see, 85 left leg.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay. Ow. Let's see. Ooh, he crumbles and falls down holding his leg. Okay, that was your go. Ghost.
Okay, we've got 2 guys advancing in the clear toward the truck and the flaming wreck of the crane right now.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Is the crane between me and them?
Hold on.
Yes.
Those cranes, they are electronically magnetized, so when the crane blew up and it lost its circuitry, the wreckage that was on top would have dropped and
yes, right.
It would have automatically dropped, so you should figure out
It's an
who it hit.
electromagnet.
Yep, it's an electromagnet. They are electronically magnetized. So you need to figure out who it hit when the wreckage. So I still got to hit somebody, just not who I targeted.
I hate this. Says ghost turn, is it?
Yeah, I was trying to see if the guys out there in the open had the crane between me and them, or if I had a clear line of shot to either one of them.
From where you're at right now, you do have a clear line of sight, but their next round they move, they will be probably out of sight. You'll have to move.
Okay, well, I've got a sniper's rifle, so I can only fire once. So I will go ahead and take whichever one is closer.
Okay. Roll.
Okay. Ooh, joy. 7 plus 4 is an 11.
You hit. Roll percentile.
Okay, percentile. 92, which I think is a right leg. Yeah.
Yeah, right leg.
Hit him in the leg.
Yeah, I'll probably slow him down.
12 plus 4 is another 16 points of damage.
Ooh, jeez. We got a bleeder.
Mhm.
Yeah, he drops. Oh, he's not running anywhere right now. Okay, that was your go. Hermes, your go.
Well, I'll go after the other one that's running.
Let's see where you're at.
If I have a clear shot.
You do. You're on the mound right above him. So
Okay. That's a 9.
a 9 will hit.
Okay.
Roll percentile, so hit him.
30
Chest. Roll damage.
for 10 points.
Okay, he gets hurt some. His vest seems to absorb some of it. Okay. Okay, that was your go. They go. All right, Dixie Mob. Looks like it's like that guy's running over here. This guy is running over here. So these guys run up to. No, he doesn't run up. Okay, oops. Okay, so the one. Okay, let's see. This guy here, the Dixie Mob member, he's like taking off. This guy here, he's taking off. The one Awakened member who was able to still be mobile, he continues up his movement towards the truck, okay? The other guy remains behind, okay? And I think that's all we have left, yeah. Yeah, so as he gets up towards the van, the truck, he shoots the lock off, okay?
Okay.
And goes to open it up.
Oh dear.
It's gonna go boom.
Yeah,
So was it
unfortunately,
ready?
I'm gonna blow it when it's my action, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna let everyone know fire in the hole, and then I'm gonna let it go.
All right. Haywire, your go.
Okay.
There's a
I'm
guy coming by.
gonna go finish
You're
finding
right.
the sequence, the frequency.
Okay, that's right. Okay, roll.
Okay. I rolled a 9 on my 9 on my observation this time.
Okay, yeah, you find it. And you hear this guy is like, what do you mean there's nothing in the truck? He says, back of the truck's empty.
Hold on. When so I catch it after the guy says that, because if I catch it with the guy trying to report it, I will squawk him and make sure that it doesn't go through.
Okay, because when you channel it on, that's you come in the conversation and you hear, what do you mean it's not there?
Okay.
So, and he says, and he's about to say something. That's you're gonna squawk it.
No, if it's already too late,
Yeah.
if the jig is already up, I won't squawk him at that point.
Okay.
But I will at that point basically start watching for people who are. I'm going to start watching for shooters.
You hear the guy call back to him. He says, okay. He says, fine one. He says, get me a Dixie member alive. He's
Squawk him.
preferably, okay. Squawk him, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see.
Squawk the command.
They're all taking their things off. All right, that's
Not
your go
letting them
there.
receive any more commands.
Lockdown, your go.
All right, so let me see the map again.
Okay, so what you have here, you have one guy who's injured still down here, one of the Awakened members. The other guy is back in the truck who looks a little pissed off the truck is empty.
Okay.
You also have this guy over here who is out of reloads, has dropped it, okay, and looks like he's kind of going this way. And not only he's looking towards Haywire, but he's looking towards this Dixie member here, okay? And then you have that Dixie member, like I said, he's running this way. And this one here is running out this way to try and climb the fence. That's what you have.
I don't think anybody needs to walk away. I'm going to shoot the guy who's trying to climb the fence.
And all of them are reaching for their comms and trying to rip it off right now in pain.
Well, not all of them, just the Awakened members.
Oh, just the Awakened members, sure.
The Dixie members, they're not that organized. All right. Okay, so you're going to hit the guy trying to climb the fence.
Mhm.
So, roll.
All right. How about an 11?
That'll be a good hit. Roll percentile. See where we hit him.
14.
Oh, shit. That's the back of the head.
All right.
Smack.
Okay, we had a rogue die. Let me re-roll that one. Okay, that is 13.
What city is this
Okay.
again?
You guys are in Tennessee.
What city in Tennessee?
It's a town more. I have to look it back up here.
Mountainside?
Let's see.
No.
Hold on.
Because after this, insert name here on the town, but it's going to be that massacre known worldwide for the rest of a long
Oh,
time.
yeah.
I mean,
Junkyard. Or let's call it the Junkyard Massacre.
Sure, the Junkyard Massacre of 2020.
There'll be documentaries about it.
I know,
No one
right?
knew why the Junkyard Massacre started.
Yep.
Not to mention, too, the
It was
killing spree.
aliens.
That's right. It was a killing spree with, like, dead people and burned up cars.
No, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
All right. I'm getting sidetracked here. Sorry. Where was I? Darn you guys. Okay, so you hit him in the back. Yeah, back of the head. Kill him.
Darn us for making Mickey have fun, guys.
I know. All right. So he's dead. Lockdown went. Ghost, your go.
And I was declaring that I was saying fire in the hole, and then I'm setting off the explosives.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, see how much that's going to be here. Let's see.
It would depend on how much in the way of explosives was actually in the shipment.
Yeah. Whoo! You pretty much had you had a half a brick there. So roll 4 die 12 plus 8.
Whoa, I need to grab more dice.
Yeah. Big boom.
Here, let's just dump these out. Okay, so 40-12 plus 8, you say?
Yeah.
Yeesh. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and 11. 15 and 20, 35 plus 8 is 43.
Yeah, there's a huge explosion. That guy is just vaporized.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, this is a total Michael Bay explosion going on here.
Oh, we upgraded to Michael Bay.
Yeah, right. If you ever get a chance, speaking of like things, look up epic rap battles: Steven Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock. They
Right.
keep picking on Michael Bay, and he finally shows up at the end. Hilarious. And his final thing says, "I'm the master of blowing things up," you know. So, yeah. Total kaboom there at places like the fiery pits of hell, and there is literally one guy in the middle of the junkyard, laying there with his leg bleeding out. The other Dixie Mob member running across the way while the other Awakened member is running to try and intercept him. Ghost just did that. Hermes, your go. What are you doing?
He says the other guy's obviously down with his leg. I'm going to head across to get a better vantage point on where those two guys are going to caught.
Okay, so you're right here in the crow's nest, I call it, okay?
Yeah.
And they are converging on each other over here.
There's a lot of burning wreckage to go.
The burning wreckage is all over here, okay?
Okay.
So you could come across here if you want to, but then you have to climb up a bunch of garbage. Haywire is sitting there hiding out in the refrigerator, and they're not paying attention to him at all.
All right, maybe I'll just stick where I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're just holding still. All right, well, the goons go. They wind up on a path towards each other, and they start tussling. So let's see who does what. So Dixie Mob member is going to actually just try and fire at the guy. Misses. And the other guy gets a collapsible baton, snaps it out, and cracks him upside the head. And drops him. Bam! Okay. That was his go. The guy on the ground there with an injured leg is trying to get up, and he's trying to hobble back towards the entryway. Okay. Okay. Oops.
Alice, you're muted. Whatever you were trying to say, you're muted.
Oh, yeah.
Or are you talking to me? Sorry, I was talking to Brandon real quick.
Okay. All right, so they've gone.
Sorry.
And Haywire, it's your go.
Okay. Haywire.
Did you hear what I said before as far as the two guys who were colliding towards each other? One guy, the Dixie Mob member fired at him, missed him, but the Awakened member pulled out a collapsible baton and hit him upside the head and knocked him unconscious.
Okay. So at that point, let me see what. Can I see the map really quick on who's left?
Okay, hold on.
Well, is there anyone else with audio comms and such that I could tell?
Yeah. Audio comms, that guy here had knocked the Dixie Mob member unconscious, and this guy here was hobbling towards the fence.
Okay. I'll tune into their comm frequency at this point.
Well, it's the same one you had before. They haven't changed.
Okay. They haven't dropped it? Okay.
Oh, no, they would have switched over to another one, yes. My apologies. They would have switched over to another one.
Okay.
So, but you can find it.
Okay, I'll find it and listen in.
You hear him saying as soon as you find it, he says, I have one. And you hear this guy say, excellent. He says, bring him back. He says, try not to be followed. He says, if we have to, he says, get clear of the fence. He says, we'll take care of the rest inside. He says, I have something planned for them.
Okay. I'll call out to Lockdown and point out that guy. Kill him! I scream out as loud as I can to Lockjaw and point him out.
Can do.
All right, and it's your turn, Lockdown. What are you going to do?
All right. I'm going to shoot that guy.
Which guy was it? Because there was two guys.
The guy dragging away the Dixie Mob member.
Okay, him. Okay. Okay, roll.
All right. Okay, luck's still holding out. All right, rolled an 11.
That's what you needed. Okay, roll percentile. See where you hit him.
14.
Head. Holy crap. Okay.
Awesome.
I'm going to approve his smile.
12.
Ooh, turn that frown upside down or just turn it off his head and he dies. Yep, he is dead. Okay. Well,
Do I kill the other guy too?
Yes!
All right. Ghost, your go.
Okay, we still got the one guy out there in the middle that's trying to get away.
He's hobbling.
So I will shoot him again.
Okay.
Or more precisely, I will try to shoot him again.
Okay. Roll percentile.
Oh, I haven't rolled a hit yet.
Roll the hit. My bad.
11 is what I get.
That'll be a hit.
Percentile. 31.
Torso.
Well.
He's already badly injured from his leg.
13 plus 4 is 17.
That'll be enough to drop him.
Okay.
All right, he is down, and the only person left is the one guy who's knocked unconscious, laying there. Now, Haywire, you're still listening in, right?
Yep.
Okay. You hear, I guess, the guy who's been obviously giving some commands here, he says, come in, Raptor 3. And you hear him just like he's getting a switch off there, and you hear him just say, like, he's like muttering to somebody else, execute our plan, and he switches off.
Okay.
So, Hermes, your go. What are you doing?
Can I tell who was talking, who was saying that?
The guy who's been giving orders remotely or somewhere like that. So,
okay. So, we have comms, right?
Yeah, you have your earbuds. Remember your
Great. I'm going to call out to the team. There's There's a remote command giver. We have to get him. We have to get him quickly because they're about to execute a big plan, and they're gonna boom us, and we're gonna all die.
Okay, that was your. So we'll go ahead and work on down. Lockdown, what are you doing?
Go where? Okay.
Wherever that guy is, we have to find that guy.
Well, out of here. If they're going to do something in this place, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to walk over to the guy who's laying on the ground. The Dixie Mob member, he's still alive, right?
Well, it's not so much walking over there. You're over here.
Okay, I'm going to run over there then.
He's way over here. So you got to run across there, climb up a bunch of garbage to get to him.
Fine, I'll do that. I'll go do that.
You're running that. What's your movement?
My movement is, where would that be?
Move right. Drive attributes.
Okay, attributes. Strength,
Drive
health,
attributes.
huh?
Underneath them.
Underneath them, okay. Oh, movement, 12 yards.
Okay, you get about halfway across the junkyard.
Okay.
Okay, Ghost, what are you doing?
Okay, you said we had somebody unconscious. Is it just there isn't anybody else out there besides the one Dixie guy?
That's the next guy over here that Lockdown's trying to run to. The Haywire is over here too.
I'm thinking it'd probably be easier to make the north fence than it would be to try to go out the front. So I'm gonna evacuate that general direction and get myself over the fence.
Okay.
Or through the fence, depending on whatever I need to do.
Well, you're high up enough where you can actually get over it. It's a lot easier where you're at.
So that's what I'm doing.
Hermes, what about you?
What's the shortest path out of here?
For you, you're smack dab in the middle. So, actually, probably south, probably.
All right.
You can actually get on the ground and actually run towards the gate. What's your movement rate?
8.
8. Okay. You get there. Okay. Haywire, your go.
Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can figure out if whoever is remote. I assume that the signal is pretty close. That they have to have a pretty close signal, right?
Probably so, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try and find a way to trace it to see where the signal is coming from on the commander.
Okay. Roll your computer use.
Yep. That is a 13.
You can find it. It's like you get the feeling it's like a block away.
Okay. I will give.
By the way, all of you guys, now that most of the fighting has died down, roll your observation.
Sure. I will call over comms where the commander is. The one calling the shots is about a block north. And I got a 7 on my observation.
Okay. 8.
9.
9, okay. So Hermes, as you're running toward the gate, you're the only person who spots this. High up in the air, you think like some sort of like small drone, like it's watching things, okay? So it's the bird's eye view way up there. You see that.
I will relay that over the thumbs. Eye in the sky. There's a drone up there.
All right, Haywire, so that's all you're doing then, is doing that, okay? So, Lockdown, what are you doing? You continue on running?
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to get over to that Dixie Mob member.
Okay, so you get to the garbage pile, now you got to climb up, okay? So you run up there. That's what you're doing. Ghost, you're over the fence right now. Are you heading towards
Did I catch the comment about a drone over the site?
He called it over comms, just like I called the shot caller is about in block north.
Okay, so I'm going to look up and try to use my observation to find that drone. If I can find that drone, I want to try to shoot it.
When he called out, there's a drone in the sky. I don't know if you heard me, but I said, "Ooh, drones! I like drones." As in, I can take drones over.
Okay, let me abort that, and we'll just make our way around the. We're going to go to the west along the north fence there.
Okay, are you heading towards where she said
Where the shot
She
caller
said-
is? Shot
She
caller's
said it was
about
a block
north.
away.
Yep. Block north.
Okay.
are you
Oh,
heading
block
that way
north?
or not?
Yeah, a block north.
Okay, block north. I'm heading north.
Okay, so you're running. Okay. All right. Hermes, continue running.
Yep, get to that gate.
Okay, you're getting close to it. You're not very fast. All right, let's go. Turn 2. Okay, I'm doing my countdown for what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, all right, Haywire, your go. What are you doing?
Haywire, I'm going to start pinging for drones and take it over. Hack it.
Okay. Need you to both make an observation and then
Sure.
a computer.
Sure. Observation is the highest I can get. So 8 plus willpower, you said, so 11.
Yep.
If I don't get it with this, I'm
Okay.
not getting it.
You can find the signal. Now roll your computer use.
Okay. 9, 10. Sorry, 10.
Okay. It's basically one of these really cheap, basic video drone things. It's stationary, sitting right up there, and the controller obviously is not too far away.
Okay.
High probability it's the same person or somebody who's with the shot caller.
Okay.
So it's probably over there.
I'm going to piggyback on the video feed, and drones like this usually are tapped to a smartphone or a tablet is the controller. So I'm going to piggyback that signal onto the phone or tablet, and I'm going to try and activate the video camera that's on that end. I'm also going to
roll your hacking.
okay. I'm also going to shut off their video feed. Well, actually not yet. I'm not going to shut their video feed off yet because I don't want them to know that they're hacked. 11.
Okay. You see, obviously, it's somebody who's using a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him. He's looking like right at it.
Okay.
So it means you can kind of see beyond him. He's
Right.
obviously on the street, and there's a truck behind him.
Okay.
And you see in the back bed, it looks like a team full of people, like, 2 men each, on what looks to be mortars.
Okay. So yeah, at that point, I'm getting the heck out of Dodge, out of the junkyard. I'm going to call over. Well, by the way, do I see a street sign so that I can call, that he's on Daisy Circle?
No, it's too
Okay.
focused.
Sure.
You just get that view there. That's all
What
you
kind
have.
of, okay, what, can I get a description of the truck? Like, is that a red truck, green truck, blue truck?
It's like it's more of a multiple color thing. It's more like he's had some paint come off here. He's put some Bondo over here, and it's your typical.
Okay, so
redneck,
truck with mortars, got it. I'll call out truck with mortars, block north, get out of the junkyard. So, yep, mortars.
So,
And I'm going to try and get
that was
myself out of here.
okay, so you're scrambling out of there.
Yep, and actually at that point, I'm going to, I'm definitely going to cut the feed on the drone so that they cannot use it as a targeting mechanism anymore.
You're doing a lot in a small amount of time here.
No, I know, yeah. Well,
So
I'm not getting to move this turn. Basically, everything that I'm doing is on the computer, so at that point, I'm going to shut off his video feed
go
once I have
blind.
the information.
Okay,
Yep.
so they go blind.
I'm aware that I'm not getting out of here this turn. I can't move, but I'm saying that my intention is to get the frick out like I'm telling everybody else.
So lockdown, you heard that, okay? You're actually right nearby because you're right here, okay? Haywire's right here, okay? So, what are you doing now?
Oh, is Haywire in my path?
I'm
if
not,
you go there, yeah.
I've been too busy to move, but I've been getting us information, so.
Oh, okay,
How
okay.
he gets focused and
Well, is Haywire in my path? Is what I'm asking.
He is, yes. If you
Right.
continue on your path, yes.
I continue on my path. I snatch him up, and come on, kid.
And I'm here tapping away at my thingy and going, and trying to hold on to my thingy as I continue tapping.
So you're running past the unconscious Dixie mob member, right?
Oh, I'm going to shoot him as I run by. Just
All right. So just double tap his ass. Okay, nice.
absolutely.
Very classy. Okay, Ghost, so you're running in towards that area there. What's your movement rate?
14
faster.
yards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, just call you Bolt. All right. You're running down a what do you call it? Like a narrow. I wouldn't call it
An alley?
It's more like a side street, kind of between houses. And make an observation roll.
Oh my. 6 on the die and what? Willpower?
Yes.
9.
You think you
That's
see
good.
the truck she describes? You see like the front part of it
Mm-hmm.
as you're kind of coming down the road. There's like a house here. Just sticking beyond it is like the front part of that kind of truck she described.
Okay. I'm going to swing around there stealthily this time.
You see this guy on the ground with a tablet. He's like, damn it. And you see that truck there in the back. You see, it looks like 4 guys. Then it looks like they're getting ready to fire off the mortars. And
That's what I'm looking for.
You see a driver in the driver's seat. And then you see behind them, you see, it looks like a nice looking black SUV, those Escalades. It looks like, all kind of like a top dollar bodyguard type thing. Okay.
And armored like a tank. I ain't got anything that's going to penetrate that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to prevent the guys from shooting the mortar. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to find a tree. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to go prone beside it. And as soon as I'm in a firing position, I'm going to take a shot at the first mortarman I can put a sight on.
Okay, so you're going to fire at the guy?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you firing with?
I've still got the sniper rifle.
Roaming demolitions, would you?
I can do that. Demolition. Oh, I know what you want me to do.
I'm not telling you what to do, but what you might do.
Yeah, I already got an idea. Yeah.
What do you want to do then?
If there's munitions readily available to shoot, then that's what I'm going to be targeting.
Well, there's that guy. He's holding one right now. He's getting ready to drop it in.
That's what I want to shoot. That's what I want to shoot.
Mortars are simple. You drop them and watch them pop.
Mm-hmm. So I am going to go ahead and roll my rifle to see if I can hit him or the round in particular. Probably the round in particular if I can hit it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice 8. Good time for that to show up. 8 plus...
reflex.
That'll make it a 12.
12. Pop, you hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
2d10 plus 4 on the damage.
Well, you don't have to roll damage for that. You're going to be rolling damage for the bomb.
Okay.
Yeah. It ain't going to take that much to make this thing go off for a pistol. Or for a rifle, I mean. You're going to have more than enough here. Okay, roll 4 die 8 plus 10.
Ooh, okay. There's 3 of them. There's another one. Okay. I have rolled really poorly here. So what do I do in order to max the damage out?
You could spend a scene point. It'll max it out.
That's what I'll do then. So that'll be 8 times 4 is 32 plus 10 is 42.
Whoo! Yeah, that whole back of the truck, the whole just boom blows up. One more barbecue to add to your list. And as soon as you do that, let's see. Okay, that happens. Hermes, you're still running for the gate?
Yeah.
And Ghost, you see that Escalade? It just peels out and starts taking off. Okay.
I make a note that we've got an armored vehicle, an armored SUV heading out of here real fast. Probably our man Silas, but I ain't got anything that's going to penetrate it.
Oh, but I've got a way to track it. And since I'm riding on somebody, I'm just going to have to go back to hacking.
All right, so lockdown. You're carrying haywire, okay?
Right.
Boing,
And
boing, 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 boing,
get to the end of the... All right, so essentially we're kind of out of combat right now because there's no more physical threats right now. So you obviously are trying to get out of the junkyard, and so is Hermes. Haywire, what are you trying to do?
So I'm going to be utilizing, so since I took over the drone, I'm going to activate the drone, its camera, and start searching for the Escalade that I have a description of, and I'm going to use the drone to track it. And I'm going to say, lockdown, let's steal a car.
What? Really? Okay.
Lockdown, steal a car.
With my arm.
Awesome. I'm looking.
That part of the game.
Start looking around for a car.
There's plenty around here as a neighborhood, so.
Okay. I grabbed the fastest one I can get.
A Charger. Okay. We got a Charger.
You see, actually, it's a old Camaro.
Ooh.
Okay.
There we go.
the T-top kind,
Uh-huh.
So you gonna try and grab that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. You have mechanics?
I have lockpicking.
Lockpicking, that'll work.
All right.
Roll.
Okay. What do I add to it?
Your intelligence.
Okay. 6 total.
You want to spend a scene point?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you get in, rip the wire and hot wire, and whoa, hear that throaty grumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Top to lockdown.
Are Hermes and Ghost in pickup range, or do we need to leave them? Because I need to track this.
You'd have to go back around to pick up Ghost.
Okay, nope. We're going, and they need to catch up to us then, because I am tracking and keeping us in range. That left turn, right turn, nope, left turn.
We're in pursuit.
So you're gonna try and chase them down. Now, are you trying to keep a distance from them?
Yes, at the moment until at least our team is able to catch up. But right now, yes.
All right. So, okay, Ghost and Hermes, what are you guys going to do?
Do I have any idea where they parked the Tesla?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where I'm heading.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you guys meet up there, get in the Tesla, move all the energy bars and drinks out of the way.
Rappers.
Rappers. It's mostly rappers in there. I got a little bag that I carry everywhere with all of that in there.
All right, so you guys are going to try and follow them. Now, you guys are trying to follow this vehicle, right? I guess.
Uh-huh.
But you're doing it at a distance.
Yes.
Just use the drone, right?
Yep, using the drone. Just keeping the drone in range.
You drive on for about a good hour, and it's going out of town, okay?
Okay.
And you're pretty sure you know right where it's going. It's going to the Church of the Awakened.
Okay.
Crash the drone into their windshield. Try to make them wreck.
Actually, I want to make sure that those two are able to catch up to us. Once those two catch up to us, I intend to make them wreck. I totally agree with this plan, but I want to make sure that the other two are able to catch up to us. So you give me the signal when the other two have caught up to us, and then I will crash it into their windshield, make them wreck, and stop them.
Okay, you probably know drones well enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is one of these cheap little plastic things.
Mm-hmm.
It hitting the windshield might distract them some, but it ain't gonna make them wreck. You know that.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do have a way of making that work. How far back are we?
How far back you want to be?
Well, okay, I have a question. You said that you're riding a nice modern Escalade?
It looks like it from the outside, yes. Remember, you're dealing with some paranoid conspiracy theorist, religious zealot, militia.
Right.
Just word of warning right there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've met my fair share of people, okay?
We need to catch these guys before they get anywhere near that compound.
Yep.
And the Tesla that we're driving right here is probably the only thing we've got big enough to move that thing. If it's armored like a tank, it's going to be a lot heavier than we are. Yep.
So why don't you guys crash into it? Because my other alternative would be hack in and create a electronic short.
Are you driving or am I driving there?
You can wreck my Tesla.
Neither of us are good at driving.
Well, then I'm crazy enough to do it. How about I drive?
Sure.
Okay, now.
And my backup, and I'm their backup plan at the moment because while they're doing that, while we're coordinating that they're going to crash it, I am going to be trying to hack into this nice modern Escalade into their system, and I'm going to make it fail.
Okay. Okay. So, Ghost and
Yo, Hermes.
who has mechanics?
I have mechanics.
Roll it.
Okay. Six plus what?
Intelligence.
9.
Okay. Even though the thing's probably armored up, it still has tires.
Yes. Probably has reinforced or armored tires, so shooting them is going to take could take more than one shot.
Could be, yeah. Although something significant could take him out, yes. Okay, so you're trying to catch up to it?
Yep.
So you're racing up there. Okay, I need you to make a driving roll. Do you have driving?
I do not have driving.
Okay, roll D4, add your reflexes.
Oh, D4 time. Yay.
D4 time. The unloved dice.
D4 plus reflexes is a total of 7.
Okay, you actually surprisingly did better than them. I rolled pretty crappy. So you're catching up. Okay, closing some distance there. Meanwhile, Haywire, you're going to try and hack into this?
Yep, hack into the Escalade because Escalades these days are a little too smart for their own good. Okay, so if they're a nice modern Escalade, yeah, they're a little too smart for their own good.
Roll.
Okay, computer. Oh, nice. There's a 10, so that's 14.
Okay, you have a dilemma.
Lots of 10s.
The dilemma is apparently you can find it, sort of, at least what it was registered to, but it's not there. It's inactive or something.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta remember, these are people who don't want to be found.
Yep.
They want to go off the grid as much as possible. So this thing has been either stripped down or they may have replaced the engine entirely.
Okay.
So you're not getting anything on there. Now, of course, well, I can't tell you something, but there is another option of something else you could be doing.
So I'm going to ping the phone because we have the phone number. So I'm going to now hack into the phone number of. Ooh, actually, no, I still have the comm link that the guy was shouting commands on. I'm going to utilize that frequency to pin the GPS to figure out where it is.
Well, you already know where he is. I mean, you're following by the thing, so finding him's easy. Okay. It's what I'm saying is you can't control the car because he's replaced what
right
you need as far as things like that. But you can, listen in either on his conversations if he's still communicating with anybody else.
I'm going to listen on communications right now. Sure.
Well, when you do that, he's full blown on already talking to somebody.
Ooh.
And he says, we got people hot on our tails. He says, I want people armed responses ready. He says, get the chopper ready. He says, we'll take what gas we have.
And I'm putting it on speaker.
Okay. He says, we'll take what gas we have. He says, get everything we need loaded up on there. He says, we're coming in hot. I'm going to get in there. He says, we'll go to DC and take care of this ourselves.
Emped out Escalades are expensive as heck.
Yeah.
100,000.
They got a lot of money. They got a lot of money.
100,000.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's on speaker, making sure it gets over through comms so that the other two can hear it.
Okay. So you guys heard that.
Yep. And they need to go ram into that while I think of something else to do.
Now, Lockdown, you're driving. Are you trying to catch up to them too or not?
Yes.
Okay, roll your driving.
All right.
Add your reflexes.
Okay, driving. I don't have driving.
Roll D4, add your reflexes.
All right. 7.
7, okay. So you're catching up on that as well. So right now, you and Ghost are drafting, okay, then. So your next rolls you get a +2 on your rolls, okay?
Quick question.
Yes.
Were they some of the ones using the RPGs?
Well, they're the same group.
They're the same group, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're the Awakened, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have photographic memory, and I'm going to say that I spotted an RPG. Oh gosh, this is going to be painful though. I spotted an RPG in their trunk, and oh gosh, yeah, I hope that one of you is going to be willing to bail on it after activating it. Wait, can I hack an RPG?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
They're pretty primitive.
Cool. I didn't think so.
They're pretty low tech. I mean,
I didn't think that these were
auto rocket.
Yeah, I didn't think these were like auto honing or anything like that.
Also, too, I mean, you couldn't really see inside the Escalade because it's got the dark tinted windows. So, I don't know.
Well, as for seeing in, it's from when I was. But that was when he was on the street, not in the car. Okay, never mind.
And it wasn't him.
Okay.
The person you saw was one of his associates on the ground looking up.
Okay.
Silas himself is actually in the Escalade. He didn't get out. He just stayed inside there.
Okay.
He was a shot caller. The guy was over there, eyeballing the eye in the sky type thing. So.
Okay. Well then.
So basically, right now you have access to his communication. That's what you have access to.
Sure.
So.
Darn it. Okay.
And so okay. So going back to Ghost, you're trying to catch up now, or are you gonna try and fire this far away?
I'm gonna get on the comm and simply say Lockjaw.
Lockdown.
Sorry, Lockjaw. You got me doing it now. Okay.
It's my fault.
Actually, I look over at Hermes and I say, I kept a present from our dear friends from the truck. If you look in the back seat, I think you're going to find a brick or a partial brick of C4 back there with a detonator attached to it.
All right.
And if I have to spend a scene point in order to get this to work, but it's like yeah. Okay, I'll spend a scene point to make sure that I've actually got like a stick of C4 with a detonator on it.
Okay.
And I said, if either one of us is still awake after we hit, I want you to slap that on their gas tank and then run.
Okay.
Slap it on the gas tank, pull the pin, and run.
You're in the middle of a chase. How's he gonna?
Yeah, I'm telling him that.
I know what he's doing. I know what he means.
I'm going to run into it
after we collide with this thing.
Yep.
If we both wind up wrecking the dish and I'm not able to do it, he has to be able to do it. Get it up there, slap it on the gas tank, and pull the pin and run.
Okay, so what are you trying to do with the car?
I'm going to aim for the passenger side rear corner, or whichever rear corner of the vehicle is closest to me.
Okay. So,
and basically, I'm going to stick the accelerator on the firewall, and I'm going to aim right for that corner.
You mean aim the car? You mean right?
Aim the Tesla right at that corner.
Okay, so you're
and hopefully that'll kind of doing a modified pit. Yeah.
Pit maneuver. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so those are tough to do.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And I have no driving, so that's all there is to it.
Yeah, this is where you.
I'm kind of hoping I just cause an accident rather than actually just make a pit maneuver.
Well,
here.
there's a good possibility of that too. Okay, so roll your D4 plus your reflex and -3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 plus whatever I roll on the die.
Now the good thing is it forces them to make a driving roll -5.
Okay. Well, the good news is I did roll a 4 on the D4, so it's a grand total of 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Geez, you can. I think can he scene point that up to a 10?
If you have a scene point, you can actually add a 5 to it.
I have 1 left. I'm going to use it.
Okay, so a 10.
10.
Okay, so I got a total of 7 -5, 2. So yes, you actually do that. And okay, so we got to do collision. And I take it you're going full balls to the wall fast, huh?
Well, he was also at speed 2, so it's just going to be a matter of differential. So however fast I can go can go faster than him.
You're at dangerously high speeds right now, okay?
Yeah.
So you're going to be rolling 4 die 10 plus 40 towards this car.
Okay.
And their car has a lot of hit points, but we'll see.
Now, we'll see what happens. 4 die 10 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 10,
Yeah.
there's a 9, there's 9.
4 die 10 plus 40.
4 die 10 plus 40, okay.
Yeah, you guys are going ridiculous.
23 plus 6 is 29. 29 plus 40 is 69 points of damage.
Okay, so yeah, you hit it and it starts rolling, tumbling. Okay, like it's on spin dry. Okay. Lockdown. When you see that, are you still pursuing, or are you kind of veering a little bit, or what?
Oh, I'm slamming on the brakes at this point. I'm like, whoa!
Okay. Yeah, it does a and winds up landing. Let's see, on its roof. Okay, and it's just sitting there smoking. Wheels still going. Windows are broken.
It's not armored. If the windows are broke.
Well, I say they're spider webbed.
Yeah, they're webbing.
That's fine.
Yeah, spider web.
Okay.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Can I use that scene point that I had here to say that the Camaro that we jacked has one of those canisters of
Nitrous oxide?
Nitrous oxide?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So then I'm going to make a Molotov cocktail, and I'm going to use the drone to to come and grab it, because those cheap drones can lift small things. And I'm going to have the drone come, and I'm going to call them on comms and let them know they don't need a C4 it, because I'll Molotov cocktail and drop it right on the chassis.
Do you have do you have demolitions? Just curious.
No, but I have jury rigging.
Okay, that'll work. Okay, roll.
And I'm good at jury rigging it, sort of. Ooh, nice. Yep, I'm good at jury rigging. What stat am I using?
Intelligence.
Okay, 14.
Okay, yep. So you rig up your own little makeshift NOS bomb. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And get your drone to go there and deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so Amazon Prime, eat your heart out, huh? All right, so are you dropping it
on the chassis, because you said it's on its head, on the top, and so the chassis is exposed, which means it's the most vulnerable part of the car, and so I'm going to drop it right on the chassis, right near where the fuel tank is.
Okay, let's see. Extra up yours. Let's see.
And I'm going to call no need for the C4.
Okay, you gonna call what?
No need for the C4. I got it.
Okay, so
just get your guys out. Get yourselves out of there.
Roll 4 die 8 plus 5 for that one.
Okay. Do I even have 4d8 out? I have at least 2.
Yeah, we're rolling twice.
Yep. Okay, 8, 7, that's 15. 8, 7, 8, 8. So 31. 31 plus what? Sorry, 4d8 plus what? 5? Okay, so 36.
Okay. So you hit there, and there's a little snap, crackle, pop explosion there, and you see more wreckage happen. Okay, and there's some ruptures, and you see. Let's see, I gotta roll something here. 3. All right, you see a door open up, okay, and someone just kind of sort of crawl out, looking all bloodied.
Okay.
You see inside there's like other people who are hanging upside down, still in their seatbelt, not moving. There's a fiery mess building up in there. This person's crawling out, looking all messed up and battered up and bloodied. And you recognize him as Silas.
Okay. If somebody else doesn't take the shot, I will.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think I did some.
Absolutely, but
I mean, is he capable of fighting back or not?
Oh, it looks like he's like reaching for a sidearm, like he's gonna try and go out fighting, because that's what these guys do.
Yeah.
We'll let our resident sniper do his magic.
Yep.
I will do my job.
All right, so you're obviously like skidded off to the side here, where the thing, and this thing's flipped over. Another burning wreckage there. Him crawling out, and you just lean over and probably right past Hermes, in his fire, huh? Okay.
Yep. Excuse me.
Okay. Roll.
Okay. And that is a 6 plus reflexes would be a 10.
Easy shot. Okay.
You want me to roll for a location?
Sure, why
Or do you
not?
want me to or is he just dead? I mean, Ought 3. Wow.
Okay, we can't make stuff up this good.
No, you can't script crap this good.
See, you got dice are awesome because you can't figure. Yeah, you can't come up with stuff this good without it. That's awesome.
You just bore a hole right through there, and he just drops.
All right.
So
let's get in the Tesla and let's get out of here.
Yeah. If the
We're
Tesla's
done
still
here.
together, otherwise we'll get out of here on the Camaro.
Whatever works.
I kind of want to keep the Camaro.
Let's keep the Camaro then. Let's
It's stolen.
Finders keepers.
requisitioned.
Requisition.
All right, so obviously, you guys, I guess, report into Grace and tell her what's going on. Well,
And she grabs her head and says, "Oh my God, the paperwork."
With his best charming smile, mission accomplished.
Oh gosh. If scene points still mattered, he had totally earned one there.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what she'll do is she's going to tell you she's going to call in National Guard to kind of clean up these guys here, obviously with what you told them about the compound. Silas is taken out of commission. I'm back. She says, "You've done enough. We'll send the National Guard in or mop up what's left at the compound." And she says, "I appreciate what you guys did. Just get some rest. We'll fill out paperwork tomorrow." Yeah, there's reports coming all over about this massacre across this town.
Junkyard massacre.
But given that the outlaws, the Dixie Mob, and this crazy extremist group got involved, they won't think to look anywhere else. So don't you worry about it. She says the main thing is the players that were responsible for doing this have been taken off the board. If he had that VX gas, you mentioned he was going to DC, does it sound like?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure we averted a horrible disaster there. So she says, "Sorry, an accounting issue turned into a big bloodbath. Hope you guys are okay."
Oh man, it was so much fun. Oh gosh, you should have been there. There's explosions everywhere. Heads were popping. She used a motorcycle as a club. It was the coolest.
She's like, "Okay, clearly not a problem. I guess I'll have the beers ready for you guys when you get here."
Look, I got a hole in my hand. And I got my shoulders all loaded. Right. You can see right through it.
Through my hand now. Need to fit a telescopic lens into your palm now. And that way you can just have
a
your hand
blinking
up.
red light and simply start crying out, "Renew, last day, last day."
Nice. All right. Well, so obviously mission accomplished.
Yes.
So
Fade to Black, we're done, sounds like?
Fade to Black, that's it.
Woo.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect.
before we close up, let's do a quick reaction thingy because last week people hadn't seen combat, and now we saw a lot of combat.
I told you were going to see ample amount. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't even trying to force it. I knew it was going to happen because you got some crazy extremists.
Are you talking about the team or are you talking about the bad guys there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we start with Caleb? What are your reactions to the game?
Well, I
Yeah.
knew that tonight was going to be wild after I rolled that roll that blew up everything. I said, okay, I think we're going to have a lot of interesting things happen tonight. Because if this is a trend, and I was right. Combat's fast-paced, easy to pick up, fun. Your random table adds a nice element to the damage.
Especially when you guys roll high.
Yeah.
Or low,
But
actually,
yeah,
on the D100 on percentiles.
True.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Okay, well, good.
Awesome. And Kevin.
Oh, ton of fun. As I said, when we did Wicked Packs before, when you get into combat, the scene points add a fair bit of player agency to what you can do, which is great. If things turn south, then you got that save. Like in my head, I was hanging on to 2 scene points because I was like, well, if the mortars hit, I know I can live through that. So
Ride the shockwave out.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, ton of fun. It was a wild night.
All right, good.
And Matt, what about you?
Yeah, when it comes out, I want to buy a copy.
Okay.
That's the best endorsement I can give it. It's like, as soon as it's out, let me know. I want to buy a copy.
Technically speaking, we're like 95% done with it. We just got to do a few more things added to it, and we got to do layout. But we don't really want to do a release yet until we're finished producing Pirates of a Shattered World, which what we're supposed to be producing right now.
Is it the same engine?
Which one? Pirates of a Shattered World?
Uh-huh.
That one actually is a kind of a combination of this system here and some of our system from Pathogen Unclassified and a few other little things I had in mind for a game that I haven't even published at all. That I just only ran for my normal gaming group. So it's kind of an amalgamation of those things there. Matter of fact, some of the revisions you see in Spy here is what I pulled from Pathogen and from Pirates. Like the hit points, how they're broken down in different levels now.
Mm-hmm.
That was originated in Pathogen Unclassified, and we liked it so much we used it for Pirates. And we think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of retro do that for all the games now.
Oh, for for future editions. Awesome.
Yeah, future. So Spy will be the first one that we do a revision on. We'll have that and a few other things too. So yeah. So.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I obviously, I had a blast. I very much enjoy your system, enjoy the base engine and the concept of it. I'm a big fan of Wicked Packs. I'm also a big fan of Spy. And something I do like about the way that the engine is, you can easily take both games and have people from both games being in the same setting, being in the same game if you want.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, you have to mess with some of the core conceits, but because the system and engine are completely compatible, if you have, an idea for that, it's totally doable. And I had a lot of fun as I did last time. Power levels also are pretty matched on the two for the most part. So thank you very much for running.
But yeah, if you guys are interested, let me know about if you want to do a game of Pathogen Unclassified.
I do.
That way you can actually see the different engine, which
yes.
I've had people want to know if we're going to do other games around that engine there.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some in mind for some other games settings that we think would be more fitting for that, because it's probably one of the few post-apocalyptic games. Well, it's more like survival apocalyptic games that breaks a lot of certain cliches that we thought the games had problems with. Like there was okay, this is a throwaway stat, or this is a throwaway thing. There is no such a thing. When we first demoed that, all the players made big badass warriors, and they realized that quickly that they needed people to help fix things or heal things or even communicate and negotiate with people. They realized, oh crap, we're losing out on all these other things here. We're getting dysentery from this and stuff like that. But, all we can do is basically fight.
Yeah, you get that in a few different game genres where people think that they forget rock, paper, scissors is important. I've seen that in a few different game genres. And so when people all come with rocks and then I come with paper, they're like, what the frick is that? How'd you do that? And I'm like, because I'm paper and you're a rock. And
So yeah, let me know if you guys want to do that sometime. We'll set that up. Okay?
yeah, we would love to have you back for your other games. I am a big fan. I need a copy of all of the games apparently because it is a lot of fun. So do you have any feedback for BWK and your experience?
Well, I always like playing with you guys. I always
Awesome.
had a good time. And I guess what you guys get with me when I run this, I call it, it's more the convention games I do for things like this.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as much as I like doing games like this, when you play an actual like regular campaign,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you'll see much more of the nuances of certain things, like the resource points, which you don't really get a chance to play with too much. Resource points can let you do certain things. Like one of my players in our game, he was playing with the drivers, and he kept his resource points into his car, and that was his baby, and pretty much that was his weapon, was his car. You got him in that car, and he was lethal.
That's how I got my Tesla. So we did get to kind of see it because that's how I got my Tesla. I spent 2 points to get the Tesla.
That's true.
So
yeah, so you get to see a little bit more of that there. And there's a few other things too, but so I'm glad you guys liked it. I always enjoy playing the running games for you guys. So thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you very much for the game.
And if you guys are interested, always feel free to contact me. You can contact me either by email, or for the people who are watching, they can actually go to thepolyhedralknights.com and check us out there. And
Links will be below.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and once we get the video for this, we'll put it up on our website as well too. We got the ones for Wicked Pack on there too, so people check that out.
Awesome.
And
absolutely do it, everyone. Mickey's games are amazing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So, all right, guys. Well, I had a good time.
Hey, Blades. Thank you so much for watching another Babies with Knives video. If you liked what you saw, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and come join the conversation in our Discord server.
If you want to keep content like this coming, come check out our Patreon and consider subscribing. All links for this is provided in the description below. And remember, come back next time to get honed!